everybody, and welcome back to another 10 Talks, this time with my guest, Alien Mixture. Welcome and thank you so much for being here. So just to explain quickly for those who might not know, 10 Talks is a segment where I bring a VTuber on and we talk about all things VTubing, but we often get off topic. You guys are free to ask questions. I have a list of questions that I'm gonna ask. And just for a warm up, Alien Mixture, what is your favorite cereal? I love Fruity Pebbles. Oh, she's muted? Oh no. Let me fix that. Let's try that again. What's your favorite cereal?
Hello! Fruity Pebbles. They're magically delicious. That's not the slogan, but they are. They're magically delicious. Fruity Pebbles, everybody. I've been eating them for a year. Live off that stuff.
I also really like Fruity Pebbles, actually.
Yeah. You see Cocoa Pebbles? No.
No.
Lucky Charms? No. Fruity? I'm okay to cuss, right?
Yeah, you can curse. Go ahead.
Fruity fucking Pebbles, baby! That was a good warm-up. All right, I think I'm good to go.
All right, awesome. So what got you into VTubing?
Oh boy, this is a long road. Let's see. So, I was a wee lass in college, of course. That's how most of us start off, right? COVID hit, and then I found this beautiful thing called VTubers. I was like, what is this? Because I was streaming prior, before I found out about VTubers, but I was a faceless streamer, and I just played a lot of Monster Hunter World. I don't know if do you know what Monster Hunter is?
It's my favorite game. I was playing it yesterday.
Hey, same. I played it this week too. So I mostly did that, and then COVID hit. So I did streaming as a hobby while I was in college, but I didn't do any VTubing. It was just faceless stuff. And then during COVID, I found out, about like Iron Mouse and Yanners and Gargrew, and I was like, what is this? This is so cool. I was like, it's crazy because like, when they move, their avatar moves, and then when they move their mouths, it moves their mouth. I was like, that is so cool. I want to get into it. So, I started off with just like a little model. Like I got one commissioned, nothing too crazy, just to test the waters, as a lot of people do. You don't want to go like big and bold unless it's something that you really want to put your heart into. So I tried it out, and I really, really liked it. And then I did what any sane person does and was just like, wow, I feel like I could do this as a job. So I dropped out of college, and here I am.
Wait, did you really drop out of college for this?
I did, yes.
That's very brave.
It was stupid. It was stupid at the time. This was 4 years ago. It was really, really stupid, but honestly, it's probably the best stupid decision I've ever made.
I mean, that's a good thing then, that it's working out.
I'm glad it's working out. I would say, oh goodness, like, it's working out for me. I know that some people, they'll probably do that stuff and it doesn't work, but I'm hoping that I got lucky. That fate is like, oh, you made a dumb decision. Okay, we're gonna help you out, girly pop. Don't worry.
For your sake, I hope so too. I work in my degree's in social media.
Oh my goodness, mine was in 3D arts, so.
Oh, that's really cool.
It was really, really cool, but it was really, really hard. And of course, trying, like, afterwards, getting out of college, it's hard to find a job in that degree, so I don't know. In a way, I feel like I did myself a favor, but I kind of always, like, am just like, what if I, like, stayed? What would happen?
If you went back to college, would you study the same thing?
I probably would. I've always been into, like, 3D modeling in games, and I've always wanted to know, like, how they make games on the inside. So it was good to be a part of that, but honestly, I think I would rather stick with VTubing. I feel like, I don't know. It's very cheesy, but it's like, I feel like I was meant to do this,
No,
like,
I get it.
Down in my heart, I feel like VTubing is my destiny.
I completely understand that. Marshmallow or regular Fruity Pebbles, someone wants to know.
Oh, marshmallows. Marshmallows. When I was little, I used to only eat the marshmallows, and I still do. I'll eat the marshmallows first.
Honestly, fair.
It's based, all right? You gotta eat the marshmallows first.
You do. So how did alien mixture come about? Like, what was the idea?
There was no idea, I'm gonna be honest. So it was my name. It was my gamer tag for a very, very long time. And then of course, you know, VTubing, like people come up with like, you know, like ideas, and then they come up with like a cute little name. I decided to jump into VTubing without knowing what really goes into it, like, you know, debuts and you know, emotes, and you know, coming up, like I said, with a cute name, like
Oh my
a
God,
cute
same.
model. So I was like, okay, I'll just use my gamer tag, and alien mixture, so I'll be an alien VTuber. And oh, clothing, you know what, I'll just go with a typical sailor outfit with some space accents on it. And here I am.
I mean, it's very cute.
Thank you. A lot of people say that. A lot of people say, like, I really like your model. I'm just like, please don't say that. I knew nothing about VTubing when I jumped into this.
No, it's a super cute model though. Like, your eyes are so shiny and pretty, and the outfit is adorable. Is there anything on your outfit that you don't typically like get to show people, or people don't typically get to see?
My socks. Because, you know, Twitch's new thing. I don't know if, like, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, thighs, ban. So
I get that.
I like to keep my feetsies hidden.
I think for now it's like you just have to have like your pelvis covered and your booba. I think that's like their big thing right now.
Oh, then I'm good. I am TOS free. I literally just have like a skirt, and then it's just socks. I don't like shoes. Shoes are the devil.
Oh.
Like, anywhere I go, I'd rather be barefoot.
Same, but when I have to wear shoes, it's boots.
I do like boots if I have to wear shoes. But usually, like, if I go outside, like in my yard, I'm always barefoot. Probably not a good idea, but you know, it hasn't stopped me before.
I do the same thing.
And then you step in something, and you're just like, you know what, it's fine.
Yeah.
Nobody saw that. You
No.
know, the only embarrassing part is me.
I don't know what it is. I don't want to know what it is. I get inside and I
Yep.
wash my feet.
Yep. I just stick my whole foot inside my bathtub.
Either that
I
or
was like, you know, it kind of looks like poop, but you know what? For my sanity, I'll say it's dirt.
I will literally stick my foot in the sink and just like let the soap run down it.
That's me.
With hindsight now, would you have debuted as something different or a different design?
Oh, and this one's a hard one. I'd probably stay as I am. Like, well, of course, when I first started, I saw, like, you know, when I started to expand in the world of VTubing, I saw, like, you know, like cats and angels and, you know, like shrimp, and I was just like, oh man, I could have been like a shrimp, or oh man, I could have been like a bird, or oh man. But I think I'm pretty happy where I was. Of course, when I first started, I wanted to be like anything else, because I was in that mindset where it's like, you know, you see a lot of like, for example, cat VTubers, right?
Yeah.
And then you would see, like, you know, like kind of cat VTubers are kind of in a way doing better than you, and then you would kind of like put I wouldn't say put yourself in their shoes, like you would start, what is it, like getting envious, because you're just like, oh, maybe it's the cat models that are the way to go.
On cats, so
Yeah. And so you would be like, maybe if I was a cat model, things would be differently. But then, you know, you start to do more research, and you realize it's about networking, and it's about, like, you know, like, you can't just stream and then that's it, right? Like, it's, like, if you want to make it a hobby, like, sure. But if you want to make it, like, you know, something that's going to be like a job in the future, you know, you gotta network, you gotta post on social media, like, you gotta make clips, you gotta make highlights, you know, you gotta meet people, you gotta do sponsorships. So after, you know, after finding out all about that, I was just like, you know what, I think being an alien is good for me. Because it's not about the model, you know, it's all about the personality that's behind the model.
it is, yeah. Like, there are people that stream with no model.
That is true. And it's just it's the personality. Like, you can be a faceless streamer and, you know, still have the personality. Like, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen a lot of, like, big YouTubers and streamers that don't have any models at all, and, you know, they've made it. So it's true. To me, it's about the personality. Of course, the model helps, right? Like,
yeah, like the,
like
the
cute
model
anime
is
girl,
like
you know what I
visual
mean?
candy.
Yeah, it's visual candy. But I think, you know, if the streamer likes their model, the viewers will like their model, and then you just go with that.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you
So
take your
I'm
bagel?
pretty happy where I am. I'm sorry?
How do you take your bagel? This is a question we ask everyone. I'll explain it after.
Oh no, is this like a test if you ask everyone this? This is a test.
It's their test. It's chat's test.
Oh, how do I take my bagel? I take it raw. That's your answer. I take it raw. You can take that. You can take with that what you will.
Wait, do you eat the bagel raw? Yes, I think I think that's the answer.
You go big or go home.
Okay, so I'll now explain what this question means. So my chat found out how I eat a bagel, and now they have to ask everyone to see if they are also totally normal about bagels. I like to eat the inside of the bagel first. Like I peel out the inside of the bagel and dip it into cream cheese, and then I put cream cheese in the rest of the bagel, and then I eat that. So ever since then, they have to ask everyone how they eat a bagel.
How do you eat the inside first? That's my question.
You know, you just like pull out the bagel meat, and you eat the bagel meat first.
The bagel meat. Bro, I can't. I gotta leave. What do you mean the bagel meat?
It's the soft inside of the bagel. I don't know.
The bagel meat. I'm gonna start calling it that.
Please do.
I just pull it out of the fridge and then I just. That's the only way to eat the bagel. No.
That's crazy.
Listen, I don't want my bagel to be sweet and savory. I just want to raw dog it and then that's it.
You know what? That's very fair.
I like to think of my bagel like life. Raw dog life. Life's fucking you. Fuck that bagel.
Seems like a lot of effort. So the reason I started eating it that way is because I used to go to sleepaway camp and they gave you like an hour to eat a bagel, and I needed like to figure out how I could take the longest amount of time possible to eat the bagel, and I came up with that. And ever since then, I've just been eating bagels that way.
Oh. Wow. You know, listen, you took a situation and you made it your own, so you know what?
Exactly.
Tenshi.
Like, an hour is too long to eat breakfast.
I mean, listen, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, so I think you should take as long as you want with breakfast. That's just my opinion, though.
I mean, that's true, but
hey, listen, you know, if you like eating your bagels weird, you go right at it. I'm not gonna yuck your yum. I
mean, to me, eating them like raw is weird. Like, I would never eat a bagel untoasted. I feel like they're too squishy.
So you would never go raw?
No.
You're weird. You're kind of crazy.
Didn't have you cook at camp? Maybe I'm just used to scouts though. No, they didn't have us cook at sleepaway camp.
So wait, would you eat like raw eggs too, or was it just raw bagels?
I mean, I usually eat cooked eggs. I wouldn't eat a raw bagel.
Okay, because you said that you had to do this at camp, so I didn't know if like they would just give you like you know, like a hard-boiled egg, kind of.
Like a school cafeteria kind of situation.
Oh yeah, where you only have like a limited time to eat.
Yeah, so it was like that, and everyone has to line up to like get the food. The only good breakfast was French toast sticks.
My school's French toast sticks were kind of dog ass.
Our camp was really good French toast sticks. It was like the only meal I enjoyed.
Man, in my next life, I need to go to your school.
What weapon do you main in Manhunt?
Bow. So I go from bow to insect glaive to light bowgun, but I play bow the most.
Interesting. I tried the bow because I like main bow IRL. I do archery. And I did not like it.
Oh.
I was like, oh, this is terrible. This is not like real life at all. So I do greatsword.
You picked up the bow being like, oh, it's gonna be just like real life.
Well, I played bow in video games before. Like, I've tried it in Genshin and stuff, and I never like it in games because I'm like, no, this is not how it is.
This is very inaccurate.
Exactly.
I would know.
Actually.
I'm an archer. So the trajectory is all wrong, and that's not how arrows are supposed to go.
Literally me.
Dude, I've done it the same thing. Like, being in, like, 3D modeling, like, you'll see, like, you know, I'll walk up to, like, things, and I'll be like, oh, I know how they made this. So what they did is they did this. So I get you.
I have a few friends who do bug stick. And it looks like fun.
Oh, insect glaive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love being a helicopter. I think it's my second most used weapon. So I do bow, light bow gun, and insect glaive.
That's cool that you would do 3 weapons. I picked one and I was like, this is already too much.
Well, I did the builds that I wanted to on bow, and I was like, okay, it's time to move on.
Mm. Makes
So
sense.
then I tried something else, made builds for them, and then I was like, okay, it's time to move on.
I get it.
I still go back and play from time to time, but yeah, one of my things is that, like, in games, like, I stick to one thing, I max it out, and then I go to another thing. I can't, like, switch, like, mid-game or quarter game. I'm just like, can't do that. I gotta finish this.
I'm trying to be that way. Like, I want to finish games. I think I've only finished about 4 games, and I'm trying.
It's alright. I've had to drop a couple of games. Mostly because, like, you know, like, when you stream them, some of them are just like, I'm not having any fun.
Literally,
so I just,
yeah.
I just drop them, and then I tell my chat to suck it up. Because, you know, like, if you're not having fun, they're probably not having fun.
Exactly, yeah. Like, that was me with Outer Wilds. Like, I just could not get into it.
Oh, I've never heard of that one. I had to do it for, was it Tears of the Kingdom? I had to drop my, Tears of the Kingdom playthrough. Because it just, like, you know, like, I feel like that game is, like, you want to sit and, like, take your time. But, like, when I was streaming, like, you know, I felt rushed. I felt like I had to, like, go and do stuff. Because then, like, if you're, like, looking for stuff, it's kind of boring. So I was just like, okay, I gotta drop this.
Yeah. I mean, I usually yap over the game anyway. I always tell my chat, don't come here and expect me to play a game. I'm here to yap at them.
Oh, I yap and yell a lot, as you can tell, because this isn't what I usually sound like. So I lose my voice almost every stream.
Oh no, are you not doing vocal warm-ups?
Yelling at my chat is my vocal warm-up. I love yelling at them.
You gotta do the vocal warm-ups. You gotta protect your voice.
It's okay. I give myself like a couple of days, and then it you know, goes back to normal, and then I lose it again. It's a love-hate love world.
That's not good.
I'm just really loud, so this is probably the softest I've ever been. Usually when I collab with people, I like to try to keep myself at like 25%, because I'm unhinged. But with some people, I'm just like, I don't want to weird them out. I need to make friends.
No, I get it. I've watched a few of your streams, so I know.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fun. I love watching people stream because everyone has such a different streaming style.
That's definitely what I like about different streams. Like, you know, you can go to like different VTubers and you'll get something like extremely different.
Exactly.
And I think that's nice, because if we were all the same, it's like that there's no fucking fun in that.
Yeah, it's diverse and I like it. Where does chat like to be yelled at?
When do they like to be yelled at?
No, about why they like to be yelled at.
Oh, so my theory is because they never get anything out of a woman, so they try to get a rise out of me, and then, you know, that's just what they need for like the whole entire week to keep them going.
Oh no.
I joke around with my chat a lot. Like we banter back and forth. So that's how I am with my chat. You know, I'll tell them that they're single, and there's like, okay, Allie, yeah, but you're single too. And I'm like, okay, yeah, well, fuck you guys.
No, I make the same jokes. My chat knows the only way to my heart is if they have really good insurance and it makes 6 figures.
Yes, bro, I'm looking for a sugar daddy. If any of you are sugar daddies, hit me up. I always tell my chat
She
that
is looking.
I'm like, Chad, I think it's time for me to like settle down and find someone. They're just like, what? You find somebody? You actually have to leave your house, Allie.
Oh no.
I was like, oh man, yeah, you're right. Okay, never mind.
I mean, like, what is that dating app called? Like,
It's called Twitch.
no. I was gonna. It's like Go Fish or something. I don't remember.
Go fish.
It's like an online singles app.
Oh, I don't know. I thought you
trying
were
to
talking
remember
about
what
like.
it's called. No, I think the Christian one is called Go Fish.
Oh, I don't know why, but when you said Go Fish, I thought you were talking about that one game that everybody's playing right now. It's like you're like
Oh, the
cute
web
little animals
fishing
and you.
game.
Yeah, I was like, that's a dating app.
I don't think that one is.
Plenty of fish. I've never heard of Plenty of Fish.
Oh, that's it. Plenty of Fish. It's like a Christian singles app. They used to have commercials for it.
Are you recommending me a Christian
No.
dating app?
That was just the first one that came to mind.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of Plenty of Fish.
There's also actually one. It's literally called Locks to Bagel. And it's for people looking for like the locks for their bagel.
You know, I'm gonna assume that you really like bagels.
I don't, but my chat thinks I do.
You don't? You should talk about them a lot.
I eat a bagel like maybe twice a year.
Chat. Does she like bagels? I look, listen, I think at this point you guys are gonna tell me the truth here.
They'll probably tell you about Freddie Mercury.
Oh, I need to hear about this one.
That's my sourdough starter.
Freddie Mercury is your what?
Yeah, I named him Freddie Mercury because he makes bread.
Oh, Freddie Mercury. She loves bagels. Thank you. All right, she enjoys it. Yeah. See, why are you lying to me?
Every so often, I really don't eat them.
Did you invite me here to lie to me?
No.
Do you sit on a throne of lies?
I can't even remember the last time I made bagels.
It's probably because you make them all the time.
No, I make sourdough every day though.
I bet you're making one right now.
I'm not thinking about it now.
She makes bagels while she's streaming.
The amount of times I've actually had to say like, chat, hang on, I gotta go check on my bread while I'm streaming.
Because you're making bagels.
No, I'm a baker. I bake like sourdough for people.
Sourdough bagels.
I mean, also bagels, but mostly.
There it is. There, we got her, chat. We got her.
Oh no.
Clip it and ship it. 4K. We caught her.
All women know is lie, eat sourdough, and kiss. No, stop kissing in chat. We're not doing that today, guys.
Why not?
Because they'll start kissing each other.
Oh. Do you have a problem with your chat kissing each other?
No, yeah, actually, yes, they do this every stream.
Hey, listen, spread the love.
They're allowed to be cute girls on the internet too. It's okay.
Exactly. See, if we can be, they can be too.
What
a cute girl chat.
What was a memorable project you did during your 3D modeling class?
Oh, probably building a Lego person. That sounds so dumb, but it was a thing. I think that took me 15 hours to complete. Because you had to do like each part individually. So you had to do like a head, a body. You had to do like the arms and then attach the arms to the like, you know, the hands, and then the hands to the arms, and then the feet to the legs. And you would think it's just a Lego, right?
Yeah.
And it was insane because you had to make sure you get it down to like the nitty gritty detail. And then of course, you know, like paint it and then like add scratches and stuff like that. So you know it's like a toy, right?
Yeah.
So.
That's crazy. Did you just make like a standard Lego, or did you pick one to model it after?
Our teacher picked one for us, and then we had to go along with like the video that he made. What I didn't like is that you know, you watch a video of like it was in 4 parts, right? And you're like, oh, 4 parts, that's easy. I can like knock this down in like 2 days.
Yeah.
No. Because then you'll come across that issue because, you know, like I don't know if you've ever followed tutorials, but it'll tell you to go to a certain place and it's like right there. And then you look on your screen, you're like, why isn't that there for me? So then you got to stop what you're doing. you know, and of course this was during COVID, so I wasn't in seated classes. So I had to like, you know, message him and then wait for the message and then get it back and then follow his instructions and then that instruction didn't work and then I had to message him again. Yep.
Everyone back home, and then they're like, okay, all your classes are videos now. Like, why am I paying $60,000 a year for this?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I still haven't paid off student debts. I haven't even started.
Oh no.
I also didn't do my taxes this year. I'm running from the IRS, so you're holding a fugitive, by the way.
Oh no.
Yeah.
A plausible deniability. I did not know this prior. Officer, sir.
What do you mean? We talked about it and you were just like, oh my gosh, that's so high.
I cannot confirm or deny any of this. I plead the fifth.
You give great legal tax advice?
No.
So not only are you well renowned in taxes, but also bagels. That's actually really cool.
Telling her lies.
I don't know. I mean, your chat seemed to be like, you know, they seem to be telling me the truth more than you are. I didn't know that you were like, you know,
I told them one time about how gifting works as an influencer.
So after this, you're gonna help me with my taxes, right?
I can't do numbers.
So like I said, I'm currently on the run from the IRS. They are coming after me. I haven't been able to respond to them. So I've been like, you know, I'm usually never in one place as, you know, they're tracking me down. So I stream in different places, which is really nice. I've always wanted to leave my house and like see the world. So, you know, this gives me a
at least you're getting outside.
A boost. Yeah, exactly.
I heard that the IRS really only picks like 10 people a year to audit, and if you're one of those unlucky 10, like it's over for you, but otherwise you're okay.
You know what's funny? I've heard that. Like I've told people like, hey, I haven't done my taxes. They're like, me neither. I haven't done mine in 5 years. I'm like, there's like nothing's happened to me yet. I'm like, okay, well, time to outrun the IRS.
Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite them in the butt. I mean, I just hope, you know, they get rid of the IRS. It's stupid. Who needs taxes?
Who needs taxes? And, you know, honestly, I don't even think we need a government. I think we can run ourselves.
True.
Of the people, for the people.
Who knows the people better than the people?
Overthrow the IRS!
Can you ask her about her honor system?
Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Who said that? Ban them immediately. Please. Ban them immediately. Oh, no. So anyways, I plead the fifth. Next question.
Okay. Did you eat any of the Legos?
Not the ones I made, but I bought Legos and I did put them in my mouth, yes.
Next question is, which Lego looks the tastiest?
Ooh, probably the 1x1s. Because you can swivel them around in your mouth.
Yeah.
And then I like the sound that it makes when it hits your teeth. It's not good for your teeth, but you know, I still do it anyway. And then like when you spit it out, it has the best trajectory. It can go the farthest.
I've never thought of the spitability of the Lego. Really just like the texture when you put it in your mouth and it's like a little bit crunchy.
Oh, I spit on stream all the time. I'm a spitter.
I feel like that's supposed to be an innuendo, but I don't get it.
I've been giving you a lot of innuendos, but they've just been flying over your head, but I think it's cute.
I'm not like a big internet person. I spend most of my time touching grass, so like I don't understand like a lot of things in memes.
No, you're good. One, I'm the exact same way. I've recently just found out about like the whole Skibbity Toilet Ohio
I
Rizmaxing.
still don't know what Skibbity Toilet Ohio Rizmaxing is, and no one will tell me. Someone once like mentioned, I still don't know what 4chan is. Like I keep seeing people will talk about it and then they're like, you don't need to know. I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna say right now, you don't need to know. So You know how Twitter is an angry, like, just pool of everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Think of 4chan like that, except more angry, more horny, and they talk about the weirdest things. And it's like the weirdest things you don't even want Twitch knowing about, so.
I will definitely
We stay off that website. We stay off that website.
Yeah, I will never go there.
I've been there a couple of times, and, you know, you look up your name, it's over for you.
I don't care what people have to say about me is like the big thing. Like if people want to talk behind my back, they're free to. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, like going into this, like, you know, even just streaming, you're gonna get it. I feel like a lot of VTubers get it more than like I don't like calling them, like, I know people call them flesh tubers. I just call them IRL streamers.
Mm.
But I think VTubers get a lot of like the shit end of the stick because of idol culture in a way. Because it's like, you know, when you like, you know, because there are some that take like the whole idol like personification, and that's okay, right? Like if that's how you want to do things, it's, you know, it is a safe way because, you know, you don't talk about pee pee poo poo, and you know, a lot of people actually do like that. They do like that culture, but I think when a lot of people become VTubers, a lot of people expect them to have that culture, and it's not really, in a way, needed, I guess. Because, like, I'm definitely not. Like, I am not one to go into idol culture, but I'm about it. I've seen a lot of VTubers do it, and, you know, they work it well. I just would never work it well.
Like, I like music and singing and stuff, but I would never do the idol culture thing. It just seems very parasocial.
Yeah, but I've seen, like, a lot of people, like, call me like the GFE, which is girlfriend experience. I'm like, I've never done anything about girlfriend experience. What in the world? Or like, I've had people call me unicorn.
What does that mean?
So it's like, how do I explain this? Let me like look up a term. I'm not good at like, I've seen it a lot. Okay. It's viewers that do not want their favorite female VTuber to collab with males. And they're very vocal about it.
That is dumb.
Yes.
We're all just here to chill. Like, you don't want your fake girlfriend to collab with men? Too bad. Now I'll collab with more men.
Now, I usually, like, I'm not against collabing with men. It's mostly just, like, it's a lot of, like, female streamers that come up to me and be like, hey, you want to stream? And I'm like, hey, yeah. But I've had some males be like, you want to stream? I'm like, hell yeah. And it's like, you know, people still come and watch me. Those are the ones that I know that are like, you know, they're the OG viewers. Like, there's like, I just want to see Allie. Like, I don't care what she's doing. But then there's people that are just like, males. I don't know. Listen, like, and the thing is I think it's because, like, I've seen a lot of, like, people talk about, like, horror stories with male VTubers where it's like, you know, they'll stream and then the next day, like, that male streamer thinks that, like, you know, they owe them something. And so, like, you know, it's like, you know, send me a picture of, like, your boobies, or, like, you know, you're my girlfriend now. Like, I've heard a lot of horror stories, and I think it does give male VTubers a bad rep, but there are really, really good male VTubers out there.
Yeah,
I've collabed with a couple of them, and they've been chill. Like, all they want to do is just play a game, you know, talk some shit. That's it.
Yeah, I have had one horror story with a guy that I had on 10 Talks, actually. It was like my second ever, and I invited him on, and he started talking about how many women he had slept with. I know, and he was like, I have a body count of over 200. I was like, I never asked this question. Why are we talking about this?
What?
Yeah.
See, at that point, that's just quote, that's boasting at this point. I've heard a lot of people do that too, where it's like a male will be like, hey, do you want to play like League of Legends or Apex or something and collab? And the person's just like, oh yeah, you know, like, you seem like I could vibe with you, I'm down. And then they, you know, they stream, and then it gives the male like a way to boast, because I will say a lot of female streamers are popular. It's kind of like the marketing where it's like, you know, female streamer, boom.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, you know, when males try to stream, it's not good because they already, like, you know, because of all that stuff, they already have a bad rep. But like I said, I've met a lot of cool male streamers and VTubers.
Yeah, there are plenty of chill ones. That was just not one of them.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm always down to stream with male VTubers. I was in a company once that wasn't about it, which in a way I get, because, you know, companies want to try to, like, you know, market their money up. And, you know, if a female corpo is streaming with a male person, you know, there's a lot of talk and there's a lot of rumors. But now, you know, because I'm, you know, myself, I'm just like, hey, like, I'm down to do it. And if, you know, if there's a viewer that doesn't want to see me, you know, with a male, watch somebody else come back the next day. Yeah, because even if I'm streaming with them, I'm not dating them. Like, just because we stream together does not mean we're dating.
You're
not
allowed
living
to
with
have
me.
friends of the opposite gender. It is legal.
I'm not sucking his wee-wee. Because that happened once. Like, I streamed with a male tuber, went to 4chan. Like I said, never go there. And everybody was just like, I bet they're, like, having sex right now. And I bet, like, they're living together. I'm just like, I don't even know who this guy is. I just met him. And we vibed. So we played a game together. That doesn't mean that we're dating.
That's crazy.
And if we were, I feel bad for him. Look at me.
Oh,
he had a wife too. Exactly. He talked about his wife on stream.
that makes it even worse. Oh my god.
And no, we just three-wayed it.
People are crazy.
Me, him, and his wife. Hey, that was a fun time for me, I guess. It's just crazy. It's crazy. And I get it. There's some people that, you know, just like when it's just their Oshi, because I've seen it. Like, there's even times where I collab with girls and, you know, my viewer count is low, because some viewers just like it when it's just, you know, their Oshi on the screen.
Yeah.
Which is totally understandable. But, you know, you don't have to go and, you know, really bitch about it. Just kind of keep it to yourself, you know?
Exactly. Like my grandma says, if you don't have anything nice to say, you can leave.
Don't say nothing at all.
Can Allie do exclamation point mayo in chat? No, but if you want to demonstrate for her, that's fine.
Mayo?
You can let someone else do it and see what happens.
Does anybody want to do exclamation point mayo in chat? Why are they timed out?
It times about for 5 minutes.
Why?
I don't like
There's gotta
mayonnaise.
be a story behind. Oh, is there a reason?
No, I just thought it'd be really funny.
It's all right. I've done that. I've had to do that with multiple things, so it's okay. Like, I think, well, one my mods won't do is fish. So like like I don't know why, but so when I play Tears of the Kingdom, I am very into 2 characters there, and by very into them, I mean I've lost gallons to them. And, you know, because you know, like you just told me, you're just like, I'm not really familiar with, like, internet terms. When somebody says that they lose gallons, it means that they
pee a lot?
You know, we could say pee. They release themselves a lot. When somebody says that they've lost gallons, it means that they've coomed a lot. They've lost gallons of coom.
I had to look for... I don't use toggles often. I had to look for my toggle for this.
Well, I hope they find them. So, I've lost gallons to these 2 people that are in the Zelda games. One is Ganon and one is Sidon. Sidon is a Zora, and a Zora are fish people. So now my chat thinks that I like to fuck fish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't like to fuck fish, but you know, it's the way things are.
Maybe I've heard worse. I don't know. Is this like a hear me out?
I have a lot of hear me outs.
I've seen some bad ones. So someone posted their hear me out cake. Dr. Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb was on it.
Okay, that's a hear me out. I like dumb boys. Dude, he's gonna be on my hear me out cake.
Who would be the worst
I'm about
on your hear me out?
Who would be the worst?
Who is like what people would consider the worst?
Oh, I don't know. The worst on my cake. Anyway, I sent you a picture of Sidon. Just, you know, I want to know what you think first of all.
Oh, he's a fish man.
Yeah.
I'll put it on stream so everyone can see fish man.
If any of you don't know, oh no, she's going on about Sidon. Dude, look Look at him, he's ripped! Oh my gosh, my ovaries are squeezing just thinking about it. Just seeing him. Oh my gosh, my ovaries.
This is Fishman.
My ovaries are clenching so hard.
What's the main difference you experience between corpo collabs versus indie collabs?
Oh, honestly, not really a difference. You know, you guys have more freedom to be to talk and be open about stuff. But other than that, nothing really different. Of course, you know, like there's like you can't really like stream with males because you know, like most companies, I don't think they have anything against male streamers. It's just caution.
Yeah, they don't want
because you know, like if you're in a corpo, you know, I wouldn't say like you're idle, but you know.
Can we put an M rating PNG over Allie's head? They want to mature rate you.
You know that's probably fair. Give people a heads up. Get it? Because it's going on my head.
I get it.
Can
I got
leave?
it. I don't know if the rest of chat got it, but I got it.
Okay, can I leave? I'm really sad right now.
Why are you sad?
Oh, this interview is just to dig things out of me that people already know, but I want to keep buried. But I don't know why I want to keep buried when people already know about it.
It was the bagel question, wasn't it?
No, I liked the bagel question. Because, see, that was embarrassing to you, not embarrassing to me. I'm the butt of everyone's joke, man. I'm okay with it, though.
No, I wasn't embarrassed by it. Oh my gosh, Jesus is literally here. Hello, Jesus.
Jesus! Oh my gosh. So Jesus comes into my streams often, and he usually blesses my streams. He always watches. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus. What's one long, deep-rooted trauma you did not want to talk about today?
I'm sorry?
Corgi, we're not gonna ask that.
Wait, no, wait. No, I'm okay with it.
He wants to know what your deep-rooted trauma is.
Oh, my deep-rooted trauma?
You don't have to answer that. It's okay.
Oh, no, I'm like an open book. Honestly, this is probably, like I said, it's a blessing and a curse. I don't have a filter.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I have a filter with, like, some things that aren't okay on the internet, but I'm pretty much an open book. I don't really like to hide things. I'm not good at hiding things. Like, I mean, I tell my chat when I go poop.
I tell my chat when I go to the bathroom. We know. They know you're not good at hiding things.
Like, you know, here's a trauma that I had yesterday. I shit myself.
Oh, it's the hot girl tummy issues.
I did. Listen. Okay, so this is actually true. I was just sitting there last night playing some Baldur's Gate because I haven't finished the game yet, so I'm trying to finish it. And I thought I had to fart, right? And I was like, okay, this is just a fart. It was not. One. Yeah, that was mistake number one. So I rushed to the bathroom.
Can I redact my question? No, you already asked it.
I did a girly shit.
Never trust a fart. True.
Dude, at least I was home, okay? I was home. Bruh, it was so bad. Like, I had to wash my underwear in the bathtub.
Oh, no. Oh.
Tenshi, I'm so sorry. You probably didn't think this is what we'd be talking
I did not expect it to go like this at all, but you know what? I have Crohn's, so I know how it goes. I know how the hot girl tummy issues are.
It was at like 3 in the morning, too.
Oh my god. At least you live alone.
It was those 3 a.m. tummy hearts. I did drink like 3 cans of Dr. Pepper. That probably would have done it.
Yeah, that's probably, you know, not the best thing.
Well, you know, also, just an example. I'm like an open book. You can ask me whatever. So there you guys go.
I was gonna ask how many times it's happened, but I decided I don't want that answer.
In my lifetime? That was the 4th.
Back to the VTuber stuff.
I've never done it in public though, so it's okay.
Okay, that's a good thing. I mean, it's never like your fault if you accidentally trusted a fart and it wasn't a fart.
It wasn't just me being like, oh man, I just want to shit myself. Like, listen, my farts are usually 90% accurate. That one just was not the 90%.
It was the Dr. Pepper.
It was the Dr. Pepper. But I love Dr. Pepper. I can never Favorite drink, by the way, Dr. Pepper.
That's a good one. I like the cherry flavored ones. They used to make a cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper. That one was really good.
I had a strawberry vanilla one last week. It was good.
Ooh, I haven't tried the strawberry vanilla.
Yeah, I like Dr. Pepper when it doesn't make me shit myself.
Very fair. You know what they're selling for Christmas now? It's not Dr. Pepper, it's Shirley Temple in a can. And it looks really good. It's 7-Up with pomegranate and cherry.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like Shirley Temple Dr. Pepper. I was like, huh?
I mean, that would probably work too. Like a cherry, because Dr. Pepper is already cherry-y.
That's true. We'll remember this is public now. Bro, this was already public information. It's just not public everywhere.
Do you want me to cut this out of the VOD before I post it on YouTube?
No.
Okay.
I want everybody to know the real me. Now listen, I talk about this all the time on chat.
Okay.
I was threw up on stream.
I just want to make sure that you're comfortable with me posting
Like, was it?
it on YouTube.
I've almost threw up on stream. No, I actually did throw up on stream. It just wasn't caught. I threw up on stream. I've peed myself on stream. One time I shit myself on stream.
At least you didn't drink it. There was that one girl that peed and drank it on stream.
I think I know who you're talking about. I'm not sad. Bruh. I know a streamer that had a vomit drawer. She would throw up in a drawer and then close it.
It's okay. You could say Pippa.
Oh, I love that girl. The one that drank her pee, was that Mochi?
Yeah, me, Mochi Mochivi.
Yep.
And it's not the first time.
Oh man. Listen, it's morbid curiosity. It's like, haven't you ever just peed and before you flush it, you kind of look at it and go, I wonder what that tastes like.
No.
Oh, just me then?
Yeah.
What's wrong with VTubers? Hey, listen, we're trying to get clout, all right?
I mean, mentally or physically? Which one? What's your go-to white girl coffee order?
Oh, I just get a caramel frappe. I don't have like anything like extravagant. It's just that. I don't do the thing where it's like half of it's gotta be chocolate, half of it's gotta be vanilla. Also put rainbow sprinkles in there, but I only want the pink sprinkles because I like when the pink sprinkles, you know, take the dye and the dye like goes into my whipped cream and then turns my whipped cream pink. Also sprinkle a little bit of salt on there. Not too much salt, but I want it to be like salted caramel, but I don't want salted caramel.
You sound like my mom.
I like salted caramel, but like I don't like salted caramel. Like I like when the caramel and the salt is like split.
My mom gets a white mocha, 140 degrees, half calf with whip and skim milk, but then she also asks for like 6 pumps of the syrup.
Oh.
Yeah, I have her coffee order memorized because she used to make me go in and do it.
Can you repeat that again? I didn't get all that.
It's a white mocha, half calf, with skim milk and whipped cream, but also 6 pumps of whatever. I don't remember what the syrup is called.
Allie drank her pee, confirmed. No, I haven't yet. I'm not strong enough yet. I'm not there yet.
God, Oshi, what have you done? Well, she's not a pink pony girl, so. What's your deadlift PR?
My what?
Your deadlift PR. I think they're trying to ask how much weight you can lift.
I lift my ass out of bed every day, so.
That's enough. That's more than enough weight.
Yeah. I'm here because I lifted, so. You're welcome.
I lifted the Oreo tab, and then I put it back down because I decided I was gonna be good.
I lifted the lid off my Dr. Pepper.
Fair.
I lifted my underwear into the bathtub when I had to, like, get the shit off my underwear because I shit myself.
Lore-wise, what do your antennas do? That's a good question.
Oh, lore-wise? So, my antennas are basically, connected to my emotions. So, like, when I'm sad.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
They're kind of like little puppies.
you guys made her sad.
And then when somebody makes me angry.
Oh, they light up. That's cool.
And then when I'm shocked.
They also light up.
Yeah.
I love the little...
Also, we don't pull the antenna or the ears. Or the tail, not the ears. We don't pull antenna and we don't pull tail. You don't want to know.
Can we eat the antenna? They want to know.
No, but back on my planet, I'm from the planet Artalia, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of light years away. Don't look it up. It's you won't find it. When we find a mate, we actually pull off one antenna, and then our mate will do the same, and then we attach them to our heads so we know who we're with. It's kind of like a ring.
It's like a ring.
But we don't exchange rings. We exchange antenna.
But everyone knows.
Yep. So if I meet like an Artalian boy with a purple antenna, I'll have a purple antenna. Ow! It doesn't hurt.
That's so chat. You'll know when she's taken.
It only hurts for forever because you're tied down literally.
So they're detachable?
Yeah. They'll grow back, but if you pop one off, like if you found your mate, you pop one off and you put it on there really, really quickly, what it'll do is it'll take the little nub that you used to have and then attach it. So you just do that really quickly. If you don't, then it'll just grow back. Kind of like a axolotl limbs. Like a lizard, yeah.
If you divorced, you get it back.
I'm not a lizard. It's just my anatomy.
No, your tail's too fluffy to be a lizard.
Oh, thank you. Now my tail won't grow back, but my antennas will.
Got it. Is the tail sensitive?
Very.
I needed to know.
You want to find out?
I have a feeling something chaotic is going to happen.
Off stream.
Oh, yeah. Oh, someone wants to know, if you divorce, do you get your antenna back?
We don't believe in divorce on my planet. It's kind of like, I think it's like wolves. Like once you mate for life. We learn how to work out our issues.
I knew ducks mated for life. I didn't know wolves did too.
I think wolves do. Or maybe it's swans.
We
mate for life.
What's been your proudest accomplishment as a VTuber so far?
Ooh. I don't know. We could go sad or we could go happy.
Happy.
Happy? Hitting partner. I've been streaming for 4 years prior, and then sad things happened because I recently I've had a past life, but I recently came back. And when I came back, I think like a month later, I hit partner. So that was a really big accomplishment. I think another big accomplishment, I've had 2 this year, is hitting partner. And I released my own cover song of Pippa the Ripper.
Yeah, I saw it. It was a really good cover.
Thank you. I've always wanted to do covers, but of course this time I was like by myself for it.
Yeah.
And I had to find everybody for it, and it took a while, but I found really good people for it. They were really, really nice, very understanding, and it's up. So I think doing all that by myself was a little scary, because you never know if the artist will ghost, or the MV's not gonna go right.
Yeah.
Or we've had a couple of bumps in the road, and it's been stressful, but it came out, and it came out really nice, and that's something I'm really, really proud of. And hopefully we'll have more covers on the way.
That's awesome. If you could cover any song, what would it be?
Oh, goodness. I love to cover Ado songs. When my voice is, at its peak. Mostly because, some of her songs have, that, she, growls in it.
Yeah. I love
I love doing her growls, yeah.
Can you talk about the honor system? We already said no honor system, guys. Who keeps asking that? Ban them. This is a third person to ask.
Oh my god. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. So, I played a game, and it's a game called Class of '09. And you follow, well, it's the flip side. It's the new one that came out. You follow this girl who is fresh out of high school. Her name is Jekka. And her dad basically says that her parents are getting a divorce, so she needs to find a job to basically help with the bills and anything else. So she goes around, tries to find a couple jobs. None of them really pay well. And then she finds out that she can step on people for money. So it's going along the lines of foot fetish. And, you know, she finds a couple of clients. She steps on them. She realizes that she makes a lot of money. And then one of her clients, whose name is Jeffrey, big fucking nerd, basically says, whenever I release myself to you, can I give you money for it? Because it's an honor system. So basically he's like, every time that I release myself to you, I'll give you $50. After that, we've called it the honor system, where I jokingly told chat, if any of you have ever released yourself to me, basically give me your money now. And it's called the honor system.
Interesting.
I've gotten money for it, even though it was a joke, and I felt bad, but now I don't feel bad because they're throwing their money at me for a joke, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
Honor system!
I get, if it, you know what, get that bag. If you could redo your first 6 months / first year of streaming and do anything differently, what would it be?
Ooh. Probably. Honestly, probably put more time into networking. I'm usually scared to like reach out and ask people to collab because a lot of people, you know, I've always waited around for people to ask me, but that's not gonna always be the case. And I know that there's people that are just like, well, I don't want to bug people. Like, of course, don't like spam them. Like, you know, if you don't get anything back, just leave it as is because you don't want to bother them. But I've learned that a lot of VTubers are scared to reach out and collab and connect. It's not just you. Like, a lot of people are. So the thing is it's not that, you know, they're probably just like, I don't want to collab with her, or I don't want to talk to her. It's mostly just because they're scared. You don't know how to, like, go up to somebody and be like, hey, collab. Mostly because, like, you know, there's a lot of people that have complained about, like, this person's only collabing with me for clout, right? One of my things is that I never do that. My whole thing is that I actually want to genuinely make connections. And also, even if that person does not want to be friends with me at the end, learning how they do their streams, like how their streams go on, how they do things is honestly really amazing to me, because then you can implement that into how you stream as well.
Yeah. And Corey is kind of right. You can always tell when people are clout chasing.
Yeah. Like, of course, when you first start out, like, you know, you're so excited to have somebody, like, want to collab with you. So it is heartbreaking when you find out that you stream once and then they basically just talk about themselves, because that's your first red flag, right?
Yeah.
Like, of course, you know, talk about yourself, you know, introduce and, you know, be like, oh yeah, this one time on stream I did that, like, you know, like, kind of make a connection. But when it's just kind of like a me, because I've, like, back then when I first started, I had people like that, but I thought it was normal. I was just like, but now it's just like, okay, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, you know, when you collab, you want to, like, you know, give that person time and then also you time, and, you know, you just want to kind of genuinely make that connection, because it does help. Networking does help. It does help people grow, and it is nice that people do it, because then it's like, you know, like, for example, like, since, you know, we're kind of collabing, you know, like, some of your people might be like, oh, I like this alien mixture girl, and then some of my people might be like, oh, I really like Tenshi, you know, I'm gonna when she's live, I'm gonna go watch her. That's good, because then people are finding out about you and people are finding out about me.
Yeah.
And it's in a very, like it's, hopefully it's like in a comfortable zone right now, like, where you feel like, you know, I'm not overthrowing you, you're not overthrowing me, like, you know, we're just kind of sitting here and we're just vibing.
Yeah,
and that's
I always say that 10 Talks is just about, like, you know, talking to people that I think are cool.
Yeah. And then, like, you find out, like, when you ask questions, you find out basically, like, what they do differently versus how you do things differently. And it's really cool, because then you could be like, oh, like, for me, I like what Tenshi does here. Maybe I'll try to implement that and see how it goes. And I mean, you just learn as well, because that's everybody. Anybody that streams, you know, they're still learning. Like, they're still growing, even though they've been here for years and years and years. It's all about learning. It's all about improving. That's all you can do.
Very true, yeah. And sometimes I'll literally just, like, go and watch other people's streams just to see, like, what they're doing differently, like, what their redeems are, what their notifications look like. I'm like, oh, I could use this.
Yeah, and then you learn from it. Cause like for me, I would just kind of post my streams. I never did like what time should they be there? What links should they do? Like I was just like, I'm streaming. And I mean, that doesn't really help. But then when I saw people be like, hey, I'm streaming this game at these certain times, here's my links. It's very easy. Because, of course, not a lot of people are going to be like, okay, I got to go where? Does she stream on Twitch? Does she stream on YouTube? Where is she? Like, you know, if you have something very convenient, it helps a lot.
Yeah.
Because then people can just, boop, click, you're there. So.
Yeah, exactly.
I will be right back, though. I have been holding in my pee for an hour. I've been drinking so much. I'll be right back.
Go ahead. Guys, she told me she brought 2 bottles of water before this, and I was like, that's a lot. Speaking of collabs, if you can collab with any non-VTuber streamer, who would it be? I'm gonna say her answer is Germa. Dr. Pepper caught up with her. She told me she had 2 bottles, but did she drink both bottles? Girl is hydrated. Like her name, but this isn't quite what I like to watch. I like what Alien does. Do you mean you like my name? I'm a say so streamer, so if you came here expecting me to be able to like match this energy, I'm gonna be honest. I know Alien Mixture from when she was Corpo, and I watched quite a few of her streams as a Corpo, and then when she switched, I was like, oh okay, I'll follow you there. But we stream at kind of like similar hours, so I mostly just watch clips now. She drinks a lot for her voice. She screams and loses her voice a lot. Yeah, we were actually talking about this. So before we started stream, we were talking about she loses her voice. Now you're based down with the IRS. So the reason my chat said I gave out legal advice. So basically, I work in social media management and PR, public relations, and I was telling them like if you get gifted something as a creator, you owe taxes on that when the value is over a certain amount. So now they think I'm giving them legal tax advice, even though I explicitly said I am not a taxation what is it called? An accountant. I'm not an accountant. I can't give you legal tax advice, but I can tell you if you accept gifts over a certain value, you will be taxed on it.
Legal tax advice when?
No, we're not doing legal tax advice.
Legal tax advice stream when? Yeah, by the way, I'm on my last water bottle. And it's already half gone. Stay hydrated, girlies.
I have a 40 ounce right here, and I've barely touched it.
Oh my gosh. Mostly, I think just I yap a lot, so and then I want to hydrate my throat because you can hear it. It's like I usually do not sound like this.
It's okay. I'm actually just getting over sinusitis, so my voice also sounds like funky.
That's mine's because I scream a lot.
I try not to scream because I don't want to damage my voice.
I don't either, but chat makes it very, very hard. I think they rage bait a lot, and I take it.
Probably. Chat loves to poke fun.
Exactly. Mine does a lot. I've heard I'm easy to bait.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to scroll up. My OBS does this thing sometimes. I want to make sure I didn't miss any questions.
Oh no, you're good. I get ya.
They want to know if you could collab with any flesh tuber, who would it be? I told them Germa.
You're not wrong.
I knew it.
Honestly, no, yeah, I'd probably either. Honestly, I have 3. I'd probably do Germa. I'd probably do Nags, and I'd probably do Queso.
I know.
Well, I love Queso.
I know who Germa and Nags are. I'm not sure who Queso is.
You don't know Queso? Oh my gosh, you are missing out. He's honestly really, really good. He's a really great streamer. His chat makes a lot of fat jokes about him, but he honestly wants them to do it. You can tell many times that he sets them up for it. But he's a really good streamer. He's really funny. She lives under a rock.
It's true.
Aww. It's all right. I still do. I'm like half out of the rock.
I'm still under the rock because I like to spend. I like to walk, so a lot of times I live in Appalachia, so I will literally just leave my house and walk into the woods for a while.
Honestly, good. Stay off the internet. You are a pure soul, and I'm so lucky to have met you. Stay off the internet and stay the way you are, please.
I will.
You don't need to hear about the Skibbity Toilet Ohio Phantom Tax. It's so stupid. It's brain rot.
I will never figure out what any of it is.
That's the point. You don't. That's what brain rot is.
I already don't think enough. I don't need to think less.
Exactly. You are a pure soul. Stay off the internet.
Do you play Mahjong? Same.
I'm too stupid.
I don't play Mahjong to win. I play Mahjong to make sure you can't win.
I only have 2 brain cells, and they're currently being nommed on by worms. The worms!
She's got the brain worms.
I do. I listen to my brain worms a lot. I also talk to them sometimes.
Did you name them?
Yeah, chat. They're my brain worms.
Fair.
They tell me things. Horrible things.
In your ear.
The worms are back.
Not the worms.
Oh yeah, you do live in the mountains.
Yeah, I do.
How is that?
I love it, honestly.
I don't. I don't live in the mountains. I wish I did though. Like just kind of waking up and then just seeing mountains. And then it's just like, I don't know, like I've seen people like where they live in the mountains and like the clouds are kind of like just like below their house. So it feels like, you're like living above the clouds.
Oh yeah, it was foggy this morning when we woke up. It was kind of cool. She's a Disney princess, animals just appear around her. I told you I'm not allowed to bring any more strange birds home. I've brought home 3 this year.
You've brought home birds?
A duck, an owl, and an
owl?
Yeah. I didn't bring that one home technically. He got hit by a car on the side of the road. And
no.
I had to actually cancel stream to bring him to a raptor rescue.
You actually are an angel. Oh my gosh, I love animals.
I do too. I love them a lot. So I've tried to help as many animals as I can.
Chat W Tenshi. Can I get W's Tenshi in chat?
You don't have
oh my
to.
gosh. Yeah, no, you need it. That is so sweet. I took care of a baby squirrel once.
Oh, squirrels are cute.
He was very, very cute. I had to do that thing where I had to kind of make like a nest because I don't know if squirrels sit on their babies, but they have a nest that keeps them warm. Yeah, so I had to take little towels and kind of bundle him in. I'm just like, can he breathe? He can breathe, right?
At a certain age, they don't need the heating pad anymore, though.
Yeah, because I had to do that too. I had to kind of shove a heating pad in there.
Oh, he must have been really young then.
He didn't have his eyes open. Then he started to open his eyes. And then I was just like, all right, I don't want to raise a squirrel. I don't need a squirrel as a pet. So I call it, because I don't know, I'm always skeptical to call wildlife places because I don't know what they're going to do. Because I know some animals can't go back into the wild. They were basically raised in captivity and it's
yeah,
put them
at
out there,
that
they're not
old,
going to know what to do.
They probably wouldn't have been able to put it in the, back in the wild.
Because he just opened his eyes, so I'm guessing, since that was the first thing he saw, he's like, oh, person, mom. So I'm just like, oh no.
Yeah, I was worried
but
about
at that point,
Question.
yeah. Hopefully he's doing okay. That was 3 years ago.
Did you release him, or did you end up giving him to the wildlife rehabilitator?
I gave it to the wildlife rehabilitator.
It's the smartest thing to do. They're the experts.
Yeah, I raised him until his eyes were open, and I was just like, I am not raising a squirrel. I cannot.
They're terrible pets.
Well, because at that point, it's just milk, right? It's okay,
yeah.
What do I feed him? So he'll probably burrow in my walls and
they will
make a nest in my hair, or
they're very,
shit on my
very
bed. So, wherever he is, I hope he's doing good.
I hope so. Cheese Toasty. Yeah, the baby duck that I rescued was named Cheese Toasty.
Aw, Cheese Toasty.
Question, in your lifetime so far, what's your favorite brain rot meme?
Oh my goodness. I think I don't know if it's true, but it's a storyline on. Oh, hang on. What are you guys doing? Puppy screams.
Aww.
What are you guys doing? Oh, they're just playing. Okay. They're getting to the point now where when they bite on each other, they're learning pain tolerance.
Oh, so they're testing out the waters.
Yeah. 2 are sleeping and the other 2 are playing. So whenever I hear screams, I'm like, what's going on? Oh my gosh. It's a storyline. I don't know if it's real, but it's about Baby Gronk, Livy Dunn, and I think it's Baby Rizzler or Baby something. I don't remember. but it's Baby Gronk and Livy Dunn. It's this whole storyline about them, and it's so dumb.
None of those are real words.
Exactly. It goes like Baby Gronk is about to be like written up into the like the NBA or something like that, but Livy Dunn doesn't want him to. Are Livy Dunn and Baby Gronk gonna break up? And then it just keeps going and going and going. Oh no, it's the Riz King. Livy Dunn used to date the Riz King, but broke up with Livy Dunn broke up with him to be with Baby Gronk. See what I mean? It doesn't make any sense.
No, yeah, none of this makes any sense.
The thing is that the only reason I like it is because it's not just one meme, it's multiple memes that make a story. It's so dumb.
Storyline memes. Also, to the person who tried to write chicken in chat, that's a banned word here, sorry.
Why?
Because my chat keeps calling me a chicken, and I don't want them to anymore.
Oh my god. You know what? You have a grip on your chat, and I love that. Like you're not gonna take any shit.
They can't call me a chicken, and they also can't type the word math.
You know, fun fact: my past life, I was an angel.
I used
in a way, we're like long
past life.
Oh. Bruh! It's a small fucking world!
It really is, because I'm actually friends with two of the people in your corpo, or your former corpo.
Oh, the girls are sweet. The girls are really sweet.
They are, they're very sweet.
I hope they're doing okay.
They are, they seem like they're doing very well.
Good. The company, not so much.
The girls, though, all VTuber companies these days, though.
I know, there was one company that just closed up,
yeah.
And basically they were just like, you know, if we're going down, we're taking the talents with us. I was like, that's ass.
I saw the whole thing go down, and I was like, this is not the way to do it.
Yeah, I usually don't like to talk about like that stuff on streams, mostly because, like, you know, I feel like it's kind of sad. But yeah, I mean, that's just sadder. Like my situation was bad, but like that situation is just, ooh.
Yeah, when I was reading about like when you came out with your part from it, I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad for everyone who's still in this company.
It's funny, like I said, I don't usually like to talk about it because it's like a bad memory, so it's just like we kind of try to put it behind us. But it's one of those things where it's like, because even with the girls that's happening to right now with, like, I don't want to talk about, like, I don't want to like drop names, but you know, like, you know, they like they can make jokes and, like, you know, try their best, and you know, that's all we can ask for, like
yeah.
for them to, in their next journey, like, hopefully, you know, they have a good one, and whatever happens to them, like, it's only happiness and luck, and everything goes their way.
Yeah.
But it's just, you know, that stuff always just gonna stick with you. And the thing is that, like, I've had people be like, well, she should, like, you know, stop thinking about it and, like, let it go. It's like, it's not one of those things that you can let go, right? It's like, I don't want to say trauma inducing, but it's like that's gonna stick with you for, like, the rest of your life. Like, that happened there, because it's like,
traumatic, though.
Yeah, because, like, to me, when I first joined, that company was like my home. That was my family. And then for my family to basically, like, you know, for me to just say, hey, this is what happened, and then for my family to just be like, hey, this is what happened, and she's a fucking liar. That was just kind of like a big stab in the back. It's like, cool, because then, you know, I have to fight my side too, you know? And then even though it's all done and over with, it kind of still lingers, and it's just kind of like, you know, did I do the right thing? Should I have just sucked it up and stayed? Like, is there things that I could have done differently? But honestly, because I've asked a lot of my viewers, I'm like, do you guys think, like, you know, I'm happier now? And I think I am. Like, I mean, they've even said that it's like, yeah, you seem like you're a lot happier now than you used to be. And, you know, I feel happier now because, you know, I've got the freedom to, you know, to do what I want. I'm my own boss, which is scary.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's kind of like I was doing all that before anyway. Like, it was like I was a part of a company, but I wasn't a part of a company, if that makes sense.
No, I understand what you're saying. I've had bad work situations, not VTuber work situations, but like where you're part of a company, but you're doing everything by yourself. And then when you try to do those things by yourself, you get yelled at for doing them by yourself when there is supposed to be a company involved.
because there's times where like, the company would be like, hey, what can we do to like, do this and this? And then you'd be like, oh, we could do this and this. And there's like, that's a terrible idea. It's like, but you asked.
Yeah.
But then when you don't give ideas, they're just like, why aren't you giving ideas? I was like, you just told me my ideas were terrible. We'll just come up with non-terrible ones.
Literally.
Okay.
It's like, oh, what do you want from me? I'll just stay quiet until my internship is over.
Yeah, that's like, honestly, like, when it kind of got to the end of it, because like, I told them multiple times, I was like, I want out. Like, I want out. I understand that I'll probably have to, like, because my whole thing was like, okay, I'll have to pay for the model, the assets I used. That's fair, because they found an artist for me. They got me the rigger. They paid for that. That is fair. Emotes, rigging, avatar, that stuff I feel is fair to. But then there's like, no, you're gonna pay for something just labeled etc. We're not gonna tell you what it is, it's just etc. You're also gonna pay for everybody else's salary. So it's kind of like, if you go to a job and then you tell your boss, hey, I'm gonna put in my 2 weeks, and then they go, okay, so all of your paychecks, give that back.
Yeah, that they can't do. That's very illegal.
Yes, that's what they wanted me to do. And I was like, huh? And then basically I also had to pay for like other people's projects, like some things I wasn't even a part of. Just like, what?
That
So
makes
yeah,
no
and I was
sense.
like, yeah. I mean, it's been about 6 months. I think everybody's like seen it. So why? Stop. Hang on. Stop biting his ear.
I can hear the puppies. I love puppies. I love corgis.
All right, one of my puppies is in timeout, and timeout's my lap.
Aw.
But
I could hear them before. They sound so cute.
Was it? They're not killing each other. I promise. They're learning pain tolerance.
Yes, it's early puppyhood things. It's actually very important for them.
It very much is. Usually, usually I just let them like work it out themselves. But that one was like, he was ripping her ear off.
Oh no.
But yeah, after that, I kind of knew. I was like, okay, no, like, I get it. It's really, really scary, but I'm not gonna be treated this way, And it's kind of just like at the end of it, it's just kind of like, you thought that you were going into like, kind of like a family, like, you're with these girls, you're with this company that cares about you, but then in the end, it was just kind of like, you were just an asset. You didn't matter.
Oh.
And it doesn't shy me away from trying out other companies, as I know that there's a lot of companies out there that don't work like that. So I don't know what the future holds for me. Maybe I'll try again, or maybe I'll stay indie. But yeah, at that moment, I was like, no, this is not my worth. So
That's good.
It was scary, but as long it's ended, it's done. They're not coming after me. I'm not coming after them. And the only thing I wish is for the other girls in that company to. I just wish them luck. Like, I hope that they're happy, and I hope, like, after that situation, they look at their other girls and realize we need to change some shit.
I hope so.
But you said that you're friends with 2 of them and that they seem that they're doing good,
they
so
seem
that's all I can
very
ask
well.
for. Ow, you're biting my fingy.
I can hear him whining.
That's the mom.
Aw.
Hang on.
What is the mom's name?
Her name is Lumine.
Aw.
I give my dogs all, like, weird, like, anime names.
Wait, is the dad
girl.
named Aether?
No, his name is Luffy. So I have my 2 corgis are Luffy and Lumine. I have my first dog, his name is Meliodas. And then I have a basset hound named Finn.
Is Meliodas also a corgi?
Nope, he is a Chihuahua, and I think he's Aussie mix. He's very fluffy.
What a combo.
I know, you can't have your babies.
Meliodas is such a good name. It's such a cute name for a dog, yeah.
It's funny because when I take him to the vet, they're like melanomus or melaodis.
Melanoma?
And I'm like, I was like, yeah, melanoma. I'm like, you could just call him Mel. It's okay. And then Lumine, they're like Lumine. I'm like, just Lulu. And then Luffy is Luffy. And I'm just like, we'll go with that one. Yep, his name is Luffy.
Luffy's cute. Monkey D. Luffy.
That's his full name. I call him Monkey D. Luffy and then my last name. Monkey D. Luffy, my last name.
Your dog may be entitled to financial compensation. Does your dog have melanoma? Oh, I hope not, ever.
But yeah, I will say though, like one good thing about being in a company is that it's helped me like network a lot more and like understanding like analytics and basically how to post your stuff. So I did come out with some knowledge.
Yeah, that's good. I think, you know, at the end of the day, it's a learning experience, and unfortunately, learning experiences aren't always positive.
Nope, they're not. But you know, at like I said, like it's something that like it happened, and you know, hopefully in the years to come, you can just kind of laugh about it. I mean, I laugh about it now, but it still kind of hurts.
Yeah.
In a way, because it's like, you know, like my whole thing is just like, because it wasn't just my life I played with, in a way.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know, like it's my fans, it's the fans of the company, it's, you know, the talent's fans. So it's kind of just like, I was like, ugh. But it's one of those things where it's like, it happened, I did it, and I just hope the best for everybody.
That's always pronounced our Lilo as Lilo. That's funny.
Oh, like Lilo and Stitch?
We got our foster today. I've been trying to get.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, I've been trying to get another dog after my dog passed last year of cancer. So it's just been like filling out dozens and dozens of applications. So actually in December we found a dog on the side of the highway when my family was vacationing in California, and then we took it home, and it was a purebred poodle puppy. And it was an absolute menace. It would not stop biting us. So in the end, she ended up getting adopted by someone. We were like, yeah, we cannot keep this dog. And then I've just been like filling out application after application after application. And finally today we brought home, she's a 7-year-old silky terrier.
Oh, see, I can't foster because then I'll adopt. I don't have the heart to part.
The hope is to adopt, because my last dog was a foster fail. I found her behind a dumpster, and I was just fostering her because I was in college. Aww. And then I was like, I'm gonna keep you.
You have a heart of gold, Miss Tenshi.
I just really like animals.
I do too. I prefer animals than people, so you know I'm making up for it. I'm gonna have no kids. And if I ever get married, oh boy, I feel sorry for that fucker. So it's like, I just fill it with dogs.
I feel that. I don't want kids because I have a genetic disorder. So I'm like, if I have any kids, they're gonna get it. And I don't want that. So I'm like, dogs.
Oh, are you comfortable with talking about it?
So I have a rare genetic disorder that's a little bit hard to pronounce. And it basically affects everything in my body. So like my intestines.
So is it like a nervous system thing?
So part of it is actually that it gave me a whole nervous system thing. So on top of that, I have an autonomic nervous system dysfunction. So my body doesn't regulate my blood pressure, heart rate, temperature, anything like that. And then I also have tummy issues and heart issues. Oh my gosh.
See, my tummy issues were just because I took a risk. Oh.
Yeah, my genes are borked.
Oh my goodness.
Dogs it is. I don't mind.
I feel you there. My dogs are my kids.
And now you have grandkids.
Yay! I'm giving them away.
Just giving her grandkids away.
I'm giving my grandkids away.
I mean, that's what the grandma's supposed to do. You're supposed to feed them and send them away.
Exactly. They ain't staying at grandma's house.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
What's one of your future goals as a VTuber?
Ooh. Have my own concert, I would say. I really like singing despite my voice, so usually when it's like, you know, nice and good to go, I try to like knock out a bunch of cover songs because hopefully I'll have some coming out either this month, and then I know I have one next month. Ooh. The little inside scoop secrets, yeah. Hopefully I'm dropping one this month, and then I'm dropping one next month. But yeah, it would be to have like a concert, like go to like those really big conventions, and just have a concert and sing people like, you know, like with like, I guess for me, maybe blue or green, like, you know, those little glow sticks. Pen lights, that's what they're called.
The pen lights.
And just cheering me on, I'm just like, yeah!
I have a
Because that'd be really fun.
I really want to do a concert too.
Dude, do it. Nothing is impossible. Just for me, it's just kind of like, okay, so like, am I big enough to do it? Who do I go to? How do I set it up? What do I do?
Karaoke for now.
I like karaoke's though.
It's
And I've
fun.
seen that a lot of people will like hold 3D concerts, but I'm just like, oh, I have a 3D model.
Same. No model.
Yeah, I had one friend go like, oh, you know, I'm gonna be doing a concert soon. Would you like to be a part of it? And I was like, oh, yeah, sure. She's like, okay, you got a 3D model. I was like,
No.
I don't think this is gonna work out. But that'd be so fun. Hey, don't let
Yeah.
your dreams be dreams. Reach for them.
I will. I have everything for me. Like, I always say it's an eventuality because I am very stupid about things. And when I put my head to it, I'm like, okay, it's going to happen. Might not be now.
I'm the same way. Like, I'll keep myself like up for days being like, this is gonna happen. I'm gonna make it happen.
Literally same.
And then I don't sleep.
Do you have any projects in the works you could tell us about?
Yes, I can. So, I can tell you guys about like 2 songs that I'm gonna be dropping. So I am dropping a Christmas song, of course, in December. I don't want to tell you guys what song because I still want to keep that like shock and surprise factor. But this month, hopefully, it'll probably be towards the middle of this month or the end. I did a cover of Tears in Welsh Rain. So the artwork just got done for that, and it should hopefully be coming up soon.
Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait to listen to them.
Thank you. So we got a Christmas song coming, and then we got a well, that song was like a happy little accident. So I got that mixed, and I was like, hey.
Not the Mariah Carey cover?
I will let you know right now, it is not Mariah Carey. Do not worry. I always joke that after Halloween, it's Christmas, hands down. Like, we skip Thanksgiving. I'm like a Walmart.
Thanksgiving who?
Like,
Oh my gosh.
after Thanksgiving, boom, Christmas stuff already out.
I went to Target on Friday. All the Christmas stuff's already on sale.
Yep.
It's
When
crazy.
I went to go like, get Halloween candy for Halloween, they already had Christmas stuff up.
It's crazy. I hope its grandma got run over by a reindeer.
You know, I will say it's a classic. It's a classic. So it might be, who knows? But it's not Mariah Carey, I promise. It's not Santa Baby or Mariah Carey.
She doesn't want a lot for Christmas.
No, I don't. I just want a sugar daddy for Christmas.
I think that even men want sugar daddies.
Mm-hmm.
I like Thanksgiving. Skipping it completely rubs me the wrong way.
No, after Halloween, it's Christmas. We defrost Mariah Carey. It's time.
I like the
Hang up the mistletoe, put up that tree. You know, we eat every day, okay? It's Christmas.
I like the Thanksgiving
Merry Christmas.
parade.
You mean the Christmas parade?
Yeah, the big parade in New York. I like that, and then the dog show.
I always put that on when last year when I made Thanksgiving dinner because I did it for my family.
Mhm.
Mostly because like, you know, my mom's done it like every year, so now that I'm like, I'm an adult and, you know, like I'm an owner of a house and I you know, like I host Thanksgiving at my house now.
Yeah.
I always put it on the TV and I watch it while I make stuff.
I put it on and then I do my makeup.
Hey, listen, it's good background noise.
It is, and I like watching
Some of the
all
floats I don't understand, but I'm just like, hey,
I know
okay.
some of the floats are weird, but I like the Broadway performances.
Me too. I do like those.
I'm thinking they're gonna have Wicked this year because of the movie.
Yeah, they should. That'd be good marketing for it.
It would be.
I've been seeing that everywhere because I was like, wasn't that already a movie? No, it was on Broadway.
Yeah.
Wasn't it already on Broadway? No.
It's been on Broadway for 30 years now, I think.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that. Like,
They-
do they just like kind of shift between shows?
So they rent a theater, and then sometimes they go on tour, and sometimes they're in like the main theater. So I've seen it twice.
Yeah, because when I went to New York last year, I forgot because I didn't see anything on Broadway, but I went to like the theater, and they were playing something, but I don't remember what it was.
Oh, there's like 30 different theaters.
Oh, I thought there was only one. Well,
No,
shows you what I
so
know.
Broadway is the street name, and then there's a bunch of different theaters on Broadway where the shows
I'm gonna be
take
honest,
place.
I thought it was just Broadway theater.
No.
Well, I'm proud to be an American, or at least I know I'm free.
I'm proud to be
Free to be
an
stupid.
American.
Wow. Well, it's okay. I thought Alaska was like at the bottom near Hawaii, so.
It's okay. My chat, I thought North Virginia was a state until 6 months ago.
Okay, you know what? Oh, you know what? Fair. Okay, we're both on par now. It's okay. I was playing that one game. It's oh gosh, what is it? I don't remember. But it's like you and your chat can play together, and you have like it drops you somewhere on Google Earth, and you have to guess where you are.
The GeoGuessr.
GeoGuessr, yeah. So I was looking around where I was, and I saw a dump truck that said Alaska. I was like, okay, I'm in Alaska, and I could not, for the love of me, find out where Alaska was, because in my brain I thought about like the US map, and you know how like because Alaska's near Canada they always put it near Hawaii. I had that on the brain, so I was looking down at Hawaii and I was like, where's Alaska?
Oh no. Honestly,
I was so wrong.
I can't say anything because I also learned this month that Albania is real. And it took me 455 guesses to figure out where Europe is.
Wait, what do you mean, like Europe as a whole?
No, I did a Europe map quiz, and I had to name where everything in Europe was.
Oh, okay, and you were just like, Albania doesn't sound real. It doesn't sound real. I want to say right now, it does not sound real.
There are so many countries that don't sound real.
Mm-hmm. So you think that, like, you know, like, oh, that's nothing, but it actually is.
One of your friends is Albanian? No, she's Brazilipino. We've talked about this.
Huh?
It's no one knows her actual ethnicity, so it's always a guess.
Oh, so you just mixed Filipino and Brazilian together?
Yeah, she has the Brazilipino flag in her background. She made it up.
Oh. Wait, she doesn't even know her own ethnicity?
No, she knows it, but no one else does.
Oh, so it's a running joke?
Yeah.
Oh. I love that. Bait your chat.
She changed it. She's the gambling pride flag now? Oh no. When did she change it?
Bro, who is this? I need to know.
Oh, it's bad at video games. She's a very funny streamer. Saw a post about a Japanese Hispanic woman and a guy kept calling her a jalapeno and they got married.
Let me see this girl. I've never heard of her before.
She is a very funny streamer. She streams a lot of like SM
Oh, I thought you
hacks.
said bad. It's bat.
Yeah, like bat.
B-A-T. Oh, I get it. She's a bat. I get it. Okay, clever girl, clever girl. Oh, her model's cute. Oh, she's got the big bat ears. I don't know why, but I love that about models. Like when they have like big ears. I'm a sucker for big ears.
I love
cute.
big animal ears.
I need to find this gambling flag though. Oh my goodness, that is so funny. Yeah, I thought it was like bad, like just bad at video games, but no, bat.
No, bad at video games is a different streamer, but she's bad at video games, like, oh, like bad at video games.
But she's a bat. So
yeah.
Like bat. I'm play on words.
So Tenshi is
clever girl.
Hers. Are there any VTubers you really look up to?
Yes. Yes, I do. I look up to all the unhinged ones. So I'll name my top 3. The person that got me into streaming was Zentrea. Like I watched her mostly.
I love Zentrea.
I do too. I love her. I love the way that like, you know, like she doesn't use like her real voice, but she does like a TTS thing where like she talks and then it translates to TTS and that's right there. So I'm like, that's kind of cool because I want to know how do you do that? Because, you know, for TTS for me, I have to type. So at first I thought she was typing just really, really fast. But then I found out like later that it's like, you know, like a bunch of like softwares and I was like, that's really cool. But Zentrea got me into VTubing. And then after like broadening my horizons in the VTubing sphere, I would say my top 3 that I look up to are Bao, Pippa, and this one's hard. It's either between Chibi Doki or Mari Mari.
I love both of them. Oh my gosh, Mari Mari _EN is so funny.
She's very, very funny. It's like I love Bao because she laughs at her own jokes, but I think with Mari, like she knows that she's joking around, but she can like hold it together, and I think that's the funniest thing that I love because Bao just like laughs, And then
Yeah.
with Mari, like she'll say a joke, but then she can keep it together. I'm just like, if I said something like that, I would not be able to keep it together.
Mari has like the best poker face. Like she could say something and then just sit there like stone face.
Yeah, that's what I love about her. Like she knows that she said something like absolutely unhinged, but then she's just like,
literally.
I would die laughing. And I love Chibidoki because she's just so fast. She's like that one brain cell that you want to keep hold on to.
Yes. Her jokes are very quick.
Yes, she's like sometimes I don't even know if she knows what she says.
So she broke out her full Phyrexis, you had me worried that I accidentally had just doxed myself and not Mari_en.
There's times where like when I tell stories about myself, you know, I call it like, of course I say Allie, but I'm just like, wait, did I just dox my real name? No. I've already been doxed by my mom though, so that's okay.
Oh, it's okay. My whole family has made attempts.
I called my mom for my birthday stream last year, and I literally said, "Don't say my name. Don't say my name.
And she did it,
Don't say
didn't
my
she?
name." And she did. Yep. And it was full blown right there. And I was like, "Oh." And of course I was like, "You know, it's okay. It's fine." And then of course, like, you know, I want to bring her back to stream, but I'm like trying to train her like a dog.
Yeah.
So there's times where I call her, like I'll also call her on stream, but I'll mute myself and say Allie, say Allie, say Allie, or you know, better yet, just don't say my name. Just say daughter. Just say daughter. Oh man, because like when I first started streaming, like that stuff didn't matter to me. Like I didn't care, but now that I'm getting into it, I'm like, okay, you can't say my real name. You can't say where I live. Like you know, you can tell stories about me, but they can't be obvious. It's fine.
I met one of my mutuals at an IHOP in California, and he met my whole family because my whole family was with me. We were on our way to Japan, and my mom just like completely doxes my whole family to him. Like I briefed them before. I was like, okay, here's what we can tell him, like the information I would like to keep private, and then my mom is like does not care.
That's my mom. Where it's like, you know, like they understand, like my mom's not like against this. She's like, as long as like, you know, you can pay your bills, I'm okay, and you're not like showing anything you're not supposed to, and you're acting like a young lady. I'm like, well, you know, young lady's like, because I'll show her my streams, and then like I'll say something like so heinous, and then she'll look at me and be like, who raised you? And I'm just like, Yeah, you did. It's funny because she doesn't like me cussing. She's like, Allie, don't cuss. Why are you cussing like that? But she cusses like a sailor, so it's like, it's so funny. But you know, because I know that a lot of families don't get this stuff. You know, they're like, I want you to be a doctor. I want you to be an astronaut. I want you to work at a corporate CEO and meet a fine man and settle down and give me grandbabies. But she's pretty chill about this. She just doesn't understand that this is the norm, because it's like, you know, I'll play a game and she'll be like, well, why doesn't your chatters just play that game? And I'm just like, because they want to see me yell at it, like it's fun.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny because like it's like they've already played the game, they probably want to see somebody else play it and then like go like bitch crazy on a part that made them go bitch crazy. It's fun trying to explain stuff to her, but it's like at the same time it's like ugh. But she lurks. She doesn't talk.
That's nice.
There was one time she did talk, and she said my name, and I was like, and I had to get it out. I was like, no.
Insert full government name.
Yeah. But yeah, I just told her, I was like, you know what? Don't even learn how, because she wanted to learn how to chat, and I was like, don't chat. I was like, you know, you could just watch.
Yeah, I tried. So I made both my parents' Twitch accounts when I was first starting out, because it's like, oh, I'll farm views. I'll have both my parents watch me. And I know neither of them will like actively chat. Like my dad puts on my stream and then falls asleep to The Simpsons on TV. But I was trying to get them to like name themselves like Papa Hazuki and Mama Hazuki. That way it would be like a built-in reminder. And instead my dad was like, no, I want my username to be Bear Master.
Bear Master. At least your parents are about it. Like my mom just made a name and then was just like, is this okay? I was just like, ugh. Because, you know, she's Mama Allie, and then I have Papa Allie. Honestly, I might just get Papa Allie. He barely says my name, so it's fine. Maybe I could get him.
Farm view. Well, I was like, I want to get to affiliate quickly, and then I would I would like walk up to their computer while I was in my starting soon and put on my stream in another tab. I don't even think they noticed. I think it's probably still up.
It's okay. I used to do that. Like when I was trying to get to affiliate, I would like pop myself on like my phone and put it in the background. I'd pop myself on my other monitor and put me in the background.
Yeah, everyone does it.
Listen, I get you, girl. Like, we gotta make it. We gotta make it.
Exactly.
And if we gotta cheat our way to it, we're gonna do it.
Twitch knows it's your IP. It doesn't count them as views.
That is true. It doesn't do that anymore. I thought it used to.
Always the businesswoman. Look, when you work in social media, you gotta do the tricks. There are literal content farms where they're just like a room full of computers and all they do is watch the same video over and over to farm views for it.
Oh my gosh. Maybe I should hire those people. Is that how you hire bots? Do you know those websites? Can you give me those websites?
I don't know the websites. I've seen them though.
Tenshi, give me the bot website.
It's like Chinese view farms. And they do it for like their Douyin stars. Douyin is like the Chinese equivalent of TikTok.
Just give me the website, Tenshi.
I don't know. I don't know it. I've only seen like the news things about it.
Have you learned like anything like one cool thing like in your social media like schooling?
Oh, so mostly what I do is study algorithms. So I look, like you post something at a certain time and I look at and see how many views and likes it gets during that time. And then I have a spreadsheet and I enter it into the spreadsheet and I average it out to find you the best time to post.
Can I hire you?
I do some freelance work. Not a lot though.
You should be a manager. Holy shit. Because like, that's my whole thing. Because like there's times where like I'll post shorts. I'm like, oh, that one did really well. And then I'll post it again. Like, you know, just a different week, same time. But then it just goes, pfft. I'm just like, what happened?
It's because you're not feeding the algorithm consistently. The algorithm's like a dog. You have to feed it consistently.
Oh, see, the thing is like my shorts, I post them like every Thursday.
So if you want things to be successful on platforms like YouTube and TikTok, for long form content on YouTube, you should be aiming to upload at least once a week, but Shorts, it really likes it when you upload at least once a day. TikTok, the average should be 1 to 2 times a day because TikTok is very much like a child where it's very needy and wants your attention all the time. So it wants you to keep uploading and using the app. So if you log out of the app, it's actually going to keep giving you notifications to bring you back in. And that way when you post, just log out immediately because it's going to start sending your videos to further so that you'll log back in and engage with it.
Bruh, okay, let me hire you. How much? How? Tenshi, how much? Girl, that is fucking insane that you, I don't know that stuff. See, the thing is, like, listen, I'll teach you brain rot, you teach me algorithm. It's a win-win. I'll teach you the whole lore of Baby Grunk and Livy Dunn. Let me give that for you. That is insane. Holy shit.
It's just a lot of studying.
The thing is that like even like in a company, I had to study that stuff and I felt like I got nowhere. Like I did so much research. Like there was even times that like I would start research at like maybe like after stream, which is probably like maybe like 10 p.m. And then like I would just research. And then like I would look and it's like 5 a.m. I'm like, what in the world?
I just spent like a long time. If you ever see me, I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, but if you ever see me tweeting things from the hours of 2 a.m. to 8 a.m., it's actually just me testing the algorithm to see if any of those times are worth posting in.
Bruh, I feel like Twitter's weird. Like I literally put like I what was it? Yesterday, I just typed I farted because I did. I woke up, I farted, and I was like, I'm gonna tweet about it, and it got so much traction. But then you know, like if I like you know make like a cute little like you know during Halloween, I made like this cute little sexy edit where I was like jiggling my boobies and everything like that. Didn't get a lot of traction. I was like, bruh, like I always see boobies get traction. What's wrong with my boobies?
It's because videos on Twitter don't get a lot of traction algorithm-wise. So Twitter
really? Because I see them a lot.
Twitter likes pictures best. It likes still pictures.
I am learning so much.
I don't know why, but all the algorithms are different. So like Twitter, it's best to post between 8 a.m. and 12 p.m. and then don't post anything from like 1 to 5, and then like 5 to 8, it also likes when you feed it then in like EST times. And then TikTok, it actually likes it when you post after like 1 a.m. And Instagram is like anytime after 5 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Because those late night scrollers.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah, also Twitter hates links. If you
Listen, I am just saying right now, if you you need to put this beautiful mind to like work. Oh my goodness, like I know you're just like, I don't like to think. You like, please think. I know you don't, but Tenshi, this is insane. I think you've unlocked the code. I think you've mastered it.
I mean, it's just like, yeah, I have a degree in it.
Bruh, okay, what's like can you do this online? I'm gonna go back to school. I'm gonna go back to school. I'm gonna get an education. I won't drop out, I promise.
I don't know if I mean, my classes were like hybrid because of COVID, so I did like some of it at home and then some of it in person, but maybe they have online courses for it now. But don't sign up for like any of those I made $30,000 this month and this is how I did it. Let me sell you my $30 web course. Those are all a scam.
Yeah. I've heard about that.
If they were making money, they wouldn't be selling you a $30 course.
Because I think my manager, she told me that she did that when she first started and it was a drag. And she's like, I'm never doing that again. I knew that was a scam. I don't even know why I did it.
Yeah, those are all scams. Those times, are they time zone based or just one time zone? Those times are all based in EST because I'm in EST, so I always do my algorithms in EST.
Same. But yeah, I try to post my shorts. I do my shorts at like 1 p.m. EST. Because like on YouTube, it does show you like, like when your viewers are mostly on. So of course for mine, it says, a lot of your viewers are on. I'm like, perfect! I'll post then!
Oh, yeah, those tools are actually really helpful.
Oh my gosh. Bro, I'm so dumb. But see, like, this is what I was talking about. Like, you learn different things every day.
Yeah, I like to share my knowledge with people, because even, like, I've had people...
You've cracked the code, and I dropped out of school.
I mean, it doesn't really take a degree to do what I do. And someone I actually graduated with, he came up to me because I saw him at the grocery store and I was like, what are you doing here? And it was like, oh, hi. So we were catching up and he told me he made an AI to replace my job. And then he was wondering why I wasn't happy.
Oh. Well.
If there is a single social media advice you have for Allie, what would it be? So when I give people social media advice, I like to compile their socials in like one place and analyze them to see what can be optimized. So I can't really say like right now because I'm not...
Tweet that I shit myself. I mean, that gives traction because I did something weird and people are just like, what?
Controversy does, gain traction.
Or 100 gifted and I'll drink pee right now.
If you could blindly give her a piece of advice. Okay, I mean, this is like general advice I give to everyone, but I would say, consistency is key and knowing what times you want to post. Just pick like 2 times that you want to post onto the platform and like stick to those times every single day. Like 99% of the time you'll see growth or at least a consistent amount of likes, which is a good thing. You do want to be seeing a consistent amount of likes. Even if it feels like you're not growing a lot, look at your views because you're going to be getting those views.
Isn't it like the more that somebody like either likes or comments on a post, the more that like for Twitter, it like throws it out there in the algorithm because people are interacting with it?
Yeah, so the way algorithms work is it sends it out to a test audience, and the test audience is 1 to 5 people. If the majority of those 1 to 5 people like the post, it sends it out to a larger test audience, which will be another 10 to 15 people. And then it just the pool keeps getting bigger to bigger audiences, and then the mainstream algorithm picks it up. It's like, oh, this is trending. I'm gonna pick this up and show it to even more people, and then you get like thousands of views on it. Even if you're not necessarily seeing the likes doesn't always equate how many people are seeing it. So you could have like 900 views, and only 20 likes, but those 20 likes are going to be coming from the pool of people that follow you and know you're a VTuber, but for some reason now the algorithm is like, oh, this can go mainstream, and those other, 700 and something people are mainstream people who might not be familiar with VTubers. So likes and views aren't always going to be consistent, and they're not always going to reflect how well your content's doing.
I have learned so much. I actually have. That's insane.
I'm
because like when it comes to Twitter, like there's times where I just don't know what to say, so I'll just be like, I peed, or like I don't know what to post, right? Like it's just like there's so many people that are just like, they post about like cool things or something that they did or something coming up, and I'm just like, I peed today.
I mean, the algorithms really like, I call it high value content, and it's basically just photo content, because on any app you want to do what's called stopping the scroll. So, you see something and you scroll past it because you're like, oh, it's not interesting. You want to stop the scroll. You want to make people look at it for at least 3 seconds. And it could be something inquisitive. And obviously people are really liking your posts where you're just explaining your bathroom habits. So, maybe you want to keep those up. I don't know.
Yeah, the one where I was like, I farted. It's so funny because I've noticed, because I'm just like, I'll see a bunch of other VTubers like post like, little sexy photos, so I'll be like, okay, I'll post a little sexy photo, and then it doesn't do well, but then I'll just go, hey, I farted, and that one just blows up, and I'm just like, bruh.
I guess people are like, yeah, she's being real. Some people like that.
All right, well then, you know what? I guess I'll drink pee on stream.
No.
That'll be my bait, and then like I'll tweet about what it tasted like for the people that are like, they don't have the balls to do it, but they've always wanted to do it.
I mean, you don't have to do that.
I gotta do it now. Or I'll take those, like, laxative gummies. Like those gummy bears, or if you eat too much of them.
I've eaten those.
Do they work?
No. I ate like... So my friend and I bought them, because I worked after I went to summer camp, I worked at a different summer camp, and I worked in the kitchen there, and we had, like, a really long break. And my friend was like, hey, I bought the sugar-free gummy bears. Do you want to try them with me? And we'll get off work for the rest of the day. I was like, heck yeah. So we both ate, I think we ate half the bag each. Nothing.
Really? I don't know. I mean, I think it'll work for me because, I kind of shit myself, so.
It might. I have a messed up
I'll do like this thing where it's like,
system.
Oh, that'll be so fun. I'll do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna set up like a little thing where it's like, want to make your Oshi shit herself. I'll do it too.
Sounds like the kind of thing you tell your friends when you want to try edibles. Well, we were both 16. It was basically child labor. We were like, yeah, we don't want to work anymore today. Let's,
Bro, I'm a pre-order hag. I'm not as young as I used to be. Maybe my bladder won't hold anymore.
You could definitely try. Every sub she'll eat a sugar-free gummy bear.
And yeah, and then if somebody does like 100, I'll just take like a handful and just shove them in my mouth. Hag love pre-order.
Holly already has only a 90% success fart rate. She doesn't need this.
Bro, that's perfect. Because then, like, if I have a 90% success rate, that means, like, that, that rest of that percentage, I might shit myself on stream.
It's a
That's
real
gonna
gamble.
Be funny. I've already done it once, but the fact that, like, chat can make me shit, you guys have control over my like, my colon, that'll be so good.
It's content.
It is content.
Not the content anyone expected, but... It's
and
content.
You know what? I think the content that nobody expects is the ones that do the best.
That's true. That's why that girl drank pee on stream.
Yep, and like when Pippa talked about like her throw up, nobody expected that. Nobody was just like, why would a girl throw up in a what is it? I can't think of it anymore.
It was a drawer in her desk.
A drawer, yeah. Nobody thinks about that stuff. Nobody goes, huh?
I
wonder if there's girls out there right
it.
now throwing up in a drawer.
So it's about to suggest adult diapers on your throne.
I already got those. Those are for my long streams. Speaking of, I gotta pee again.
Oh, go ahead. Vomit drawer lore sure was something. that was interesting. That's what I'm angry about. Everyone's like hag love. We love older women stuff. I'm usually older than the woman they're talking about. Oh no. The defeated Psy the alien is a bad influence on my Saiso streamer. Don't worry, I will not adopt any of these things. I will remain Saiso. Ali is enough internet for me today. I will be going right to bed after this. But Anchovy Roll, what you were saying before, so it's funny, I have Crohn's, which makes people usually go to the bathroom quickly, but I'm also in the 5% of people with Crohn's disease that develop what's called gastroparesis, so part of my intestine is paralyzed, and on top of that, I also have changed stomach anatomy, so most people's stomachs empty downward, mine instead loops upward, so my stomach can't empty properly. Right to bed after playing with the new puppy, yeah, if she's not asleep yet. So the new puppy, her name is Stella, and she's 7 years old. She was in owner surrender because her owner, the dog has separation anxiety. She's so quiet though. Like, she hasn't made a peep since she got here, which I was very surprised about. Right now she's laying on the couch with my mom. Had a friend that had the same issue. Yeah, it happens. Sometimes your intestines just decide to paralyze themselves.
Like mine.
Should tell her about the life-saving gummy bear. Oh yeah, I can tell you the story about how gummy bears saved my life.
What?
So I had my intestines like completely dissolved in one place, and the only thing that saved my life was a mass of undissolved gummy bears, and my surgeon kept the mass. He wouldn't let me have it.
Wait! So... Wait, are you saying that you could have been... Like, could you have died?
Yeah, I could have died.
But a gummy bear that didn't dissolve...
It was a mass of gummy bears. It was like a few... It was like, he said, I think the size of a fist. It was just all the gummy bears I had eaten like the week before had never dissolved. And they basically plugged my intestines to keep the liquid from going into my abdomen and saved my life.
Bruh, gummy bears. Oh my gosh.
Is this the equivalent of the Flintstone gummy meme? Yes.
I'm just thinking about, like, do you ever just think that and go, I could have died if it wasn't for those gummy bears?
Oh yeah, I went through, I was 13 when this happened. I went through an entire midlife crisis at 13 years old.
Oh my god.
Well, I woke up, I was like, I could have died because before this, the surgeon came into my room and he was like, we don't know what we're doing. There's a high risk that you might not wake up from this surgery. I was like, that is really great to be telling a child. And then he's like, there's a chance you could wake up with like an ostomy bag or with like you know, an epidural and not be able to feel your legs. And I did wake up with the epidural actually, but like I was 13. I was scared out of my mind. I went through a midlife crisis in the hour that they took me down to surgery.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I did. I woke up without a belly button. They revoked my belly button, right? They stole my belly button.
How do you still what?
They sewed it up. I have a smooth tummy.
They stitched up your belly button?
They did.
Why? I've never heard of that. Why'd they do that? Why are you proud of it?
Because it's kind of cool. Everyone else has a belly button. I'm like, no belly button.
Do you ever just like, you know, like just kind of like lift up your shirt to your friends and like go like, check this out, guys. I don't have a belly button.
Yeah.
I would tell them that I wasn't born with that one, that you were hatched out of an egg.
I make that joke. I do.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Well, no wonder your chat calls you chicken.
No.
Everybody in chat, type chicken if you're...
don't.
But you said you banned it.
I did. It won't let them type. I mean, I can still see it because now it's just, instead of not letting them type it, it shows banned word.
They can't do it. Do it for the funnies.
You know what?
Everybody in chat,
yourself.
Yeah, if you guys have balls, do it. Turkey tuber.
No. Oh, turkey so only the actual word chicken.
Turkey tuber.
Automod can stop all of us. It can. Oh, there they go.
If you guys band together, you'll break Automod. Come on. do it.
They stole
I
her
love
button
that.
like in Jeepers Creepers. They did. They gave me a different button.
Do you
No.
wait? So do you have? Do you have a belly button there?
I have a. It's like a second belly button, and it's how I eat like 90% of the time. It glows in the dark. It's very cool.
What? Wait. Okay, I'm so sorry. This sounds so stupid. So wait, you said you have a second belly button and it helps you eat.
Yeah, I have.
Is it like a?
It's a feeding tube, but when you take it out, it creates like a second belly button. So a lot of people just call it like a second belly button. And it's off to the side, so it looks weird. But it glows in the dark, and it's really cool because if I stand in the sun for a long time and then come inside, it glows through my shirt.
You know, it's the little things. It's the little victories. You have like your own little like headlight now.
I do, yeah, I glow in the dark. I love to tell people I glow in the dark.
You know, it's for me when people tell me about stuff like that. I don't want to go, oh, I'm so sorry for you, because some people are just like, I don't want pity, like, you know, like. So I'm just kind of like, it's kind of interesting to me.
Oh, my manager
just how-
makes fun of me for it.
Oh. It's just it's interesting because like, you know, like you learn about like so many things, and it kind of just like in a way, in like I guess like in a weird way, it just like it opens up your mind to like, you know, like there's other people out there that are going through something that you will never go through. You know what I mean? In like a weird kind of like thinking of life way.
Yeah. I mean, I used to be sad about it, and then I decided to not be sad about it anymore and just like live my life.
That, you know, honestly, that is all you can do, and that is like a really strong mindset. Because I've heard that like if you're sad about it, like it
makes it worse.
Yeah, but then like if you know you just live with it, because like of course it's probably painful, right? Like in some ways.
Yeah, it's definitely painful in some ways, but like you kind of just get used to it and you keep living anyway. Because like if
you are a beautiful person.
No, I'm
Oh my
just
goodness.
doing what I have to.
That you know that's honestly just in that self that is beautiful. You just gotta you gotta do what you do.
Exactly, yeah, you just keep swimming.
And you got a cool little glowy second belly button for it. I wish I could have a glowing belly button. I mean, I guess like I could crack open like a glow stick and like the juice like put it in my belly button.
I mean,
I've done that before. I've tried to eat like the stuff inside glow sticks.
oh, so is
and
my
tongue
sister.
glow.
The amount of times we had to call poison control on my sister.
I did it once. I was playing with it, and then I was like, I wonder what this tastes like. So I broke it open with my teeth, and then it was like all over my tongue.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
I think my sister drank 2 glow sticks, a bottle of shampoo, and a roll of streamers.
Oh, okay. See, I've never done that. I've had to like take like, you know, like those like really long streamers, and one of my cat ate them, and it was coming out of their butt, and you have to like, pull it out. Oh my goodness. Okay, see, like I tasted. I didn't drink. I was just like,
The streamers are slightly salty. I've licked them before, but I've never eaten them like my sister
why
has.
would you just? Is your sister okay? Is this younger or older?
Younger.
Okay, that explains a lot.
She's an anthropologist now.
A what? I don't know big
like,
words. I'm sorry. Brain turned off.
Forensic anthropology. They look at how people died. It's ironic. She wants to go to medical school.
Are they gonna,
I don't think they'll hold the glow sticks against her.
or the streamers?
Or the streamers. Or the shampoo.
What else? What, I was gonna say, what else has she popped in her mouth? That's funny. I'm getting on your sister for this, but I want to drink pee and make myself shit.
I mean, I think the pee is like less lethal than the bottle of shampoo. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, it's one of those like morbid curiosities. Like, is it gonna be sweet? Is it gonna be salty? Is it gonna make you go bleh?
I feel like it's something that'll make you throw up. I know, Michi said that it had, like, no flavor. But I feel like it's something that, like, is gonna make you throw up just from the thought of drinking it.
Like, there's even times where, like, I look at my doorknobs and I'm just like, if I lick that, what is it gonna taste like?
Probably, like, metal. Like, a little bit like irony, maybe.
Because I used to like have pennies and I just put them in my mouth and keep them there.
You might have low iron. It would explain a lot, actually.
Okay, name 5 things that explain. Go ahead,
the
call
fact
me
that
out.
You want to drink pee is one of them. So usually when your body is low in iron, you start to crave materials that aren't edible normally.
You know, I thought you were gonna be like, well, one, you're kind of dumb.
No, I would never say that, because I am also dumb.
Listen, we can be dumb together. But listen, like, it's not like I want to. It's a curiosity. But yeah, I probably do have low iron.
I mean, as women, it's normal.
I bruise a lot, so. Like, I have like this big ass bruise on my leg, and I don't even know where I got it from.
Same. I just wake up full of bruises, and I'm like, I don't even sleep next to a wall. I don't think it's the stuffed animals.
I get bruises, but it's not in the fun way.
1 woman, 2 eating weird things, 3 pee, 4 VTuber, 5 low iron.
You know how the Powerpuff Girls is sugar and spice and everything nice?
Yeah.
What that person just said was how VTubers are made. Woman eating weird things, pee, VTuber, low iron. Yep.
Could be a thyroid issue causing this. Unless there were like other issues, I probably wouldn't think thyroid, because thyroid can also cause strange things like weight gain or weight loss.
Oh, I will say that like my mom always talks about my thyroid and how big it is.
Oh, you might want to get that checked out.
I gotta get a lot of things checked out. But no money. So it's okay, I'll just write it out. I've had all this, like, I think I've had like a really big thyroid for like years now. I also have like really big tonsils. Like whenever I get sore throats, they basically like close up my tube. But every time I go to the doctors, nah, you're fine, there's really big. I'm like, okay, thank you.
Oh, no, you may want to see an ENT and an endocrinologist.
Oh, I've been to an ENT. They said it was fine, and then they stuck like the thing in my nose and then like into my throat. It was the first time I had like throat issues.
That's good that they said it was fine. Probably just swollen from talking a lot.
Yeah, I'm a yapper.
I'm also a yapper, but like
it's in our DNA as women.
A large thyroid, you definitely want to see an endocrinologist for that.
You know what? When I figure out who that is, I'll save up the money and go see one. You know, it's funny. I don't know, like, with just everything that, like, you know, like, I got puppies, and then, like, I've got bills. My health has never been my concern. I just kind of ride through it. Like, a lot of people are just like, Alec, you need to be on pills. I'm like, yeah. But where's the fun in that? Like...
Where's the fun in having calm brain? Who knows?
Exactly. I don't want to have calm brain. I want to have beautiful brain, and sometimes that beautiful brain just... makes me cry, but you know what? It's life.
Get a second opinion. Honestly, if you do ever need to see a doctor, you can have most hospitals will actually put you on a payment plan, or if you make under a certain income, a lot of hospitals will see you for free.
In America?
In America, yeah. They will forgive your debt if you make under a certain amount a year.
I probably do, so they'll forgive me. Yay!
It depends on
the
the
benefits of being
hospital,
broke!
So I
love being a broke girl.
I would always like talk to the financial people at the hospital first, because a lot of times they do have like a lot of different options for people.
Chat, here's your chance. For everybody that's like, you know, financially struggling, just go broke. It's okay.
And always ask for an itemized bill. Don't let them charge you $500 for a Band-Aid.
Dude, they do that. They do that.
They will. If you've ever been to an ER and you get a bill after and it's like $6,000, call them and ask for an itemized receipt, because I guarantee you.
Oh, I've gotten my wisdom teeth taken out and they tried to charge me for 4 teeth when they only took out 1. I was like, And I was like, no.
And that's
So
why
I only have
always
1 wisdom tooth
itemize it.
removed. Yep.
I have to get
Be
mine
smart
removed.
about it. Evade your taxes too.
Ah!
Don't pay the IRS. Tell them you need to pay for other things. Like McDonald's. The IRS goes after you. Why didn't you pay us? Sorry, I used it on a number 7. Large Dr. Pepper, large fry.
A lot of cities also have low-income clinics you can be seen at as well. Oh yeah, that's true too.
Those scare me.
I know actually a few doctors who volunteer at those places, and they're some of the best doctors like in that state that will do it.
Really?
So yeah, so
I feel
definitely
like
don't
I
be
feel like if
afraid.
I go, they like judge me.
No,
they're like
the whole
broke ass.
point of it is for like you to be helped without the judgment.
That's why I never got in public.
No,
I'm crying.
don't let a $2,000 ER bill go to collections. No, call the hospital and have them put you on a payment plan.
You're talking about adult stuff, and it's like actually like really good advice, and I'm just like, hee hee, being broke.
It's okay. I am
Chat,
also
you get
broke.
the best of both worlds. Every VTuber is different, and that is beautiful.
It truly
one gives
is.
life advice, and one goes, hee hee, go broke. I love being broke. I love waking up and crying.
I live on disability. Trust me, I know what the being broke is like.
Oh. Oh. I'll shut up now.
No, it's okay.
I feel bad.
It's okay. No
This is why I don't like making jokes.
I'm
not. I'm just sad.
No, don't be sad.
But I love being sad.
Medical
That's how I've
advice from
gotten
Tenshi, and don't trust a fart from Allie.
Hey!
Isn't that
Listen,
also technically
I will
medical
let you
advice?
know, half of my farts haven't been me shitting myself, so.
I thought it was 90%, now it's 50%?
No, it is, but it's all about taking risks, and I've just gotten lucky.
Is it
it's
a
like
calculated risk?
It's like Russian roulette in my ass.
Oh no.
Sometimes I gas myself, sometimes I shit myself. But listen, it's in the comfort of my own home. I can just get up, change my underwear, and act like it never happened.
Gaslight, gatekeep,
And then
boss
it's
your pants.
Exactly. And it's a fun little story.
It does make for an interesting story afterwards.
People love it when other people fail because then they feel better. They go, oh man, you know, like I shit myself in college and now I don't feel that bad because other people have shit themselves. It's life.
Truly.
Like, have you ever just wondered, like, man, I wonder how many people out there have just shit themselves, and then I come out of the woodworks being like, bruh, I shit myself almost every day. You feel better because you're not alone. Go ahead. Shit yourself.
I was having a bad day, but then Allie pooping herself.
See what I mean? I changed people's lives.
She did. She is the relatable VTuber content you've
You
all
had
been
a
waiting
bad day?
for.
Well, I had a shitty day. I live to make other people happy, and if me shitting myself does that, then I will shit myself for so much more.
Oh no! At least make them pay you first.
Oh, they do. That's the honor system.
Okay, good. Not for free.
No, not for free. We don't do that around here. You want to make yourself happy off of me? Honor system. Next stream, honor system, all of you. We it's like a monthly tax collection. I should do that. I should like make the honor system like a monthly like tax collection. Oh my god! Tenshi, thank you so much.
I did nothing.
You did amazing.
Does Allie have a snort counter on stream? And if not, why?
I don't. I need to make one though. A lot of people ask me why I snort. I think it's because like I laugh so hard and then I try to breathe and I can't do like a because sometimes I do, but like there's times where I catch it and the only thing that can cut like when I breathe, the only thing that comes out is like, it's like if I laugh too hard. Like there's times where I can just go hee hee.
Yeah.
Dude, I laugh at my own stupidity. Just chat just kind of comes by and watches. That's what I always tell myself when I stream is that I stream for me.
No, same. I laugh at
you are
my
just
own
around.
stupid jokes. I will say like the dumbest thing and then laugh, and it's not even that funny, and I'll still be laughing at it.
But you know what? I will make a snort counter because a lot of people have put like exclamation point snort to like get my snorts, and I'm just like, man, no, I should implement that. A little snort counter. Or a bald counter, because like my chat loves to make me go bald. Like, check this out. I'll give it to you guys for free.
No hair.
No hair. So I do this thing. It's called molding, and it's kind of like, you know how like dogs like they'll shed their fur and then like get like a winter coat or a spring coat.
Yeah.
Yeah, my species does that. So our scalps stay nice, cool, and funky fresh.
Makes sense. You wanna stay cool in the summer.
Exactly. And I mean, it's getting cold now, so you know, of course I'm getting rid of my summer.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, you know, like I gotta get like thicker hair for the winter.
It's gotta come in thick.
And then this is my Asmund Gold cosplay. We call it Asmund Gold hairline.
You're not wrong.
I'm the Asmund Gold streamer. One day I want to stream with Asmund Gold. I'm just gonna have this on.
Toggle.
I'm just gonna have this toggle.
And
tell him that he's not alone. We're one and the same.
Can we slap a slice of cheese on the bald head?
Yes, but that also has to go into the honor system. We can add that for like $1.50. Just because I can eat the cheese after. That's why it's so cheap.
Oh, I love cheese. I'm a shredded cheese at 3 a.m. kind of girl.
Me too. And do you toast it on a bagel?
No. I literally just will eat a handful of cheese.
Okay. Well, you should try it on a toasted bagel.
I make pizza bagels.
Of course you have, see?
I
Con 4K!
Can
we get the gremlin model? You guys want the gremlin model?
Oh, you also have a gremlin model?
I do. Ready? I wonder, can I can change while we're like collabing, I believe.
Yeah, you can.
Alright, you guys ready?
What does Allie think should fix Asmund Gold? I don't know.
No, I can't fix him. I just want to be like him.
She can make him worse.
Oh my gosh, your eyes! I love that!
No one expects my eyes to leave my face.
I love that so much. This is mine.
I love that.
This is Gremlin. This is my true form. So like, you know, like I forgot what anime it is, but like she's a beautiful girl, and then when she comes home, she just goes full Gremlin mode. That's me. This is my true form.
The Sprungle.
Oh my gosh, your eyes! I hate that. I hate that so much.
I can do other things
Stop
too.
blinking. Stop looking
what
around.
button was that? Oh no, what button did I just press? No, I accidentally put my regular model back on. Oops.
I was gonna say you don't have hands.
Can you show the other toggle? I'm trying to figure out where the toggles went. I don't remember which buttons are which. Oh, there we go.
That's a cute outfit. Oh, hey!
There's hearts, and then there's glasses.
Ew, please, I can't look at it. The eyes moving. Ew, they're on your forehead. What is this? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, and this one. Look, no head, Mom.
Oh my gosh, I want to eat it.
No.
I want to eat the nub. Please let me eat the nub.
No.
let me eat the nub. So no head. Oh, bro, I love that. You're just a head and a body. Your eyes.
I know, it's great.
Ew,
I love it.
Stop looking around.
I can't help it. It's the ADHD. I need to look everywhere.
Oh, yeah, I can tell. Oh man. That is horrifying, but I love it at the same time.
It's great. Tenshi, what's that on the ceiling? Lights. There's lights on the ceiling.
And then I've got my chibi model. My bald chibi model.
Oh wait, that's the wrong one. This one. Oh, that's horrifying.
You don't like my chibi model?
I
just got a big head. Yeah. What's wrong with it? Usually, like I kind of like go down here, and then you just see my head.
The Kevin Rig Chibi. Oh, are you a Kev X baby?
I sure am.
I was wondering why the mouth forms looked familiar.
I am a 2001. No. 2001. Oh my gosh. 2021. Kevin X baby. 2001. Man, I wish. Damn girl hag. No, it was an accident. I don't know numbers.
It's okay. I also do not know numbers.
Yeah, so usually when I use my chibi, I'm like down here, so you just, and then like I like to cover my mouth, so when I talk, I look like an iPad kid. You got any games on your phone? Hey, do you have games on your phone? Do you got Skibbity Toilet on your phone?
Does Allie have a belly button? Do you have a belly button?
No. See, no belly button.
No belly button. She's an alien.
No. Yeah. I hatched out of an egg. I was never attached.
Alien.
Ew. I'm gonna be like your size. I feel like I'm like a giant.
Egg girl?
Oh,
it's
man.
okay. All women came from egg.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, what's a woman?
I don't know.
Oh.
They're not real.
Stop screaming. Why are we screaming?
Oh no, the puppies are fighting again.
They're fighting.
Everyone's taller than Tenshi? True. It's a fact I've learned. It's just life. No, I must speak. They're yapping. Even the puppies are yappers, but it's okay. It's adorable.
I found the culprit. So her name, like, I gave them temp names. I gave them like Resident Evil temporary names.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the girls, her name is Claire, but she's a crackhead, so I call her Crackhead Claire.
Oh.
She's biting her brother. And it wasn't his ear.
Girls.
It was his weenie.
It's always the girls. They're always the culprit.
Yep. She's biting me currently. Ow. Ow. I want her to do like her little growls. Oh, don't hit your head.
Oh.
Was it the other day? She like banged her head because I have like a little puppy gate up,
Mm-hmm.
or like kind of like a baby playpen.
Yeah.
But I had like she like rammed her head into it 3 times and then rammed her whole body into her sister, and her sister started crying.
Oh no.
She's a crackhead. Yes, you are. And she's the smallest. It's always the small ones.
It is. They're always the runt of the litter is always the troublemaker.
Yeah, she got a small head. She was the last one born.
Aww.
You got a little small head. Little small head. Yeah, do you wanna do anything you wanna say to everybody? You're live on television. No, nothing. You can hear the mom. She's like, please, yeah.
Yeah, I can hear her mom.
Mom's like, please.
Please
don't make my child a star.
Bring the puppy back.
She can't live like that. I don't want you to fall.
Can you guys hear the mom in the background? I can hear her whining.
Ugh. Speak. I will say she does know how to bark, but I don't think she knows how to speak.
They just...
Oh, she's doing it right now.
She's too young to be a star. No, we can't. We can't have child stars
Don't take
anymore.
her to Hollywood, please. She's not ready.
I've seen what they did to Jeanette McCurdy.
Oh my gosh. What was that book that she like?
It's called I'm Glad
There's,
My
like...
Mom Died. I just read it.
Yeah. Was it good?
It was very good, very well written.
I don't read books, so. But like I heard about that and I saw the title, I was like, what? But then I found out what it was all about and I was like, oh.
No, it's a really good book. Very profound. I don't normally read books anymore either. Mostly books with pictures, if I'm gonna be honest. But every once in a while, I still like to pick up a book to read.
Me too. I really love the Clifford the Big Red Dog series.
Oh my gosh, I love Clifford the Big Red Dog. I read that
too.
to my puppy.
Dude, I'm wondering when there's gonna be like, you know, like a plot hole. You know what I mean?
I've never found one.
I wonder when they're gonna take Clifford to the extremes.
If Clifford goes to the vet. That's the extreme.
Oh no. Wait, isn't there like a Clifford Goes to the Vet?
I think so, actually. Remember when they made Clifford, like, the live action movie, and it was just horrible CGI?
Yes, yeah, Clifford oh, it is in the movie.
Oh, he goes to the vet?
Clifford the Big Red Dog. Clifford is scared of the vet. It's an actual video. Is this real?
If Clifford isn't actually red. What if Clifford was purple? What if he was Clifford the big purple dog? Doesn't have the same, like, roll off the tongue kind of feeling.
There is Harold in the purple crayon.
That's true, yeah.
So there's Clifford the big red dog and Harold in the purple crayon.
Does he ever eat the crayon?
No, I would though. Cause then the crayon is magical, so if you ate it, you'd become magical, right?
That's true, yeah.
I don't know, maybe I would just shit purple.
Probably. You see like
maybe,
little bits
maybe
of wax
the power
shading.
is that like when I fart, it's never a shit.
There was a guy who swore by petroleum sandwiches. Every day, he would eat a petroleum sandwich, and it made him live longer, according to himself.
How old is he?
I have no idea.
Oh.
But he
Well,
swore by it. People eat weird things all the time.
I mean, you know, we have people that throw up in drawers and drink piss.
True.
I'm going to be among them one day. So.
Sandwich of immortality. The guy who invented Vaseline swore by it and lived to 98 and had a spoonful every day. That's the guy. That's the one.
Oh wait, no! They pooped, and I don't want them to play in their poop.
No.
No! I just gave you guys baths, please.
Not the puppy poop. Oh gosh,
You guys are gonna hear me freaking out in the background. I just gave them baths, and they're rolling around in their poop.
No.
No!
I remember when Pom Pom did that.
No!
I'm gonna die tomorrow, gonna eat a spoonful of Vaseline every day. Kennel puppy problems, true. How often do you bathe the puppies? I mean, she said she had just bathed them.
It's uncultured.
It is, it's uncultured. They have to learn to be proper puppies. They actually, Pom Pom used to do that too.
I'm not here to
I remember I gave Pom Pom a bath. I turned around for 2 minutes. She peed on, so she was being wee-wee mat trained.
Oh my gosh, it's on my thumb!
She was being wee-wee pad trained. I turned around for 2 minutes. She went and rolled around in her pee on the wee-wee pad. Puppies are wreaking havoc. Puppies are havoc.
Okay. No, stop! Stop! No! Stop!
She bathes them so far about three times a day, or like 3 times total. You're really not supposed to bathe young puppies.
Here, look!
I know it got on her thumb, poor thing.
Puppy pad.
Peak 10 Tucks moment. This is content.
Don't bite me.
This is all gonna go onto the VOD on YouTube, by the way. This is literally
Your
peak.
teeth hurt.
Ellie, my poor crazy puppy lady. I'm surprised that I'm surprised that she has an intact male and an intact female, to be honest. They were covered in poop. Aw. This is great. This is just content. It's peak content. But the puppies do puppy things. They're just like babies. Clipped. Puppies do puppy things.
Why do you want to bite my vagina?
Apparently they're covered in poop again, yeah. A trusted source, I'm her friend, so it's bad offline too. Oh no. Is she just calmly talking with the chaos in the background? I mean, I'm not gonna sit here quietly.
That's my ankle. That's my ankle.
Oh no, not the puppy bites. Oh, I know the puppy bites too well. Do you guys remember when I had Pom Pom and she would come up and bite my toes for no reason? She's going through it. It sounds like it. Oh my gosh, I had 1 puppy for a few months. I can't imagine having like 6 puppies. She's still going. I know she's still going through it. Even her model has resigned. We miss Pom Pom though. Actually, low key, I miss Pom Pom. I was thinking about her today, and I hope that she's living a very happy life with the man that adopted her. So an old man adopted her. He said the biting. He did not. I don't know if it was an old man. It was all they told me was that it was a veteran, and I assumed it was an old man because it was a veteran. So he adopted her, and he said he did not mind the biting. And he's paying for like her surgery to have her 2 legs fixed because she had very bad hip dysplasia. Is the norm on stream and off? This music is perfect too. Truly glad to hear Pom. Yeah, Pom Pom found a very good home. And I'm really hoping that this puppy, that Stella, we end up keeping her because she's so sweet. Found you after Pom Pom. Oh, so you never knew my menace, Pom Pom. Let me see if I probably have a picture in Discord of her. Are the puppies
back.
clean?
Why? Why do they want to roll around their poop so much?
I don't know. My puppy did it too.
Oh, and then like when I'm trying to clean it up, they're biting at my butt, my ankles, and then when I bend down, I don't know why, but they try to bite my vagina.
It's just puppy things.
Oh, well, it needs to stop me puppy things because it hurts.
Oh, it's not gonna stop for a year.
It's gonna stop when I get rid of them.
True.
And you know, it's funny. They're gonna go to bed in like 2 minutes. They're up, they'll play for 5 minutes, and then they sleep. Hey, what is that about?
Corgis are very nippy though because they're herding dogs.
You're telling me.
Do the adults try to round you up?
No, they're just kind of dumb.
Aw.
One fell in my pool.
Oh, no.
I will say though, like when I give love to any of my other dogs, my female, she tries to like kind of like push through and be like, pet me instead.
Aw.
She does it all the time.
She just wants your attention. There we go. I told Chad I'd show them a picture of not my recent puppy. This is the one that we adopted out. This is Pom Pom.
Oh, is this your foster?
No, not my current foster. This was the puppy we found on the side of the road. Her name's Pom Pom.
Aww. Who would put her on the side of the road?
After having her for a little bit, I figured out why.
You know, I thought your thing was gonna be like, oh, I don't know, people are so cruel, but you're like, nah, I figured it out.
Yeah,
I figured it out fast.
Yeah, she was a biter. She was a peer. She didn't like to listen to anyone. Even though she was a puppy, she also would like purposely act belligerent in certain ways. And she knew, so poodles tend to be super smart. So she had a little like kennel area. It was kind of like a big ring we set up for her, like a dog run. And she knew that she would only get put in there if she bit people. So she would pretend to be good and like come out of there and then immediately go for your ankles as soon, like 5 minutes later.
Like you can probably hear them play.
Yeah, I can hear them.
Dude, you
Oh,
guys
funny
just
man, I'm
pooped it.
already
Oh
wearing
my
the long
God.
pigtails. If someone could redeem him or refund him, please. Can
They
we
just pooped
this truly understand the meaning of Christmas? Probably not.
They just pooped again.
No.
I just put down new potty pads. They are good at doing at using the potty pads. I will say that. But come on,
That's
no!
good.
What are you guys doing? They're eating it. Stop. Okay.
The chaos continues. Corgis are herding dogs traditionally. There's two corgis I know, at least, the Pembroke corgi and the Welsh corgi, and they were both used originally to herd sheep. So one of the traits that corgis are known for is nipping at your ankles, and if you don't train them out of it very young, they'll do it throughout their entire life. So you have to stop it very young. That baby, it was an Altair of his. She has two Welsh. Welsh corgis are definitely the more chill corgis. Pembroke corgis can be very high strung.
I know. You guys don't like being in the crate. I'm sorry.
They said it's free real estate. Less for you to clean up. Yeah. Keep hearing corgi looking over like what? Assume they didn't always have super short legs. I'm not sure what the old breed standard was. As far as I know, they were kind of bred to have shorter legs so that they can nip at ankles of sheep better. I know that the Welsh corgi, it used to be believed that they would... I think you mean Pembroke and Cardigan both have Welsh in the name. It's super confusing. Yes, thank you. They're rat terriers like Russells. Yeah, they were also ratters. They would use them for rats, and usually ratters, they like them to have kind of smaller builds to go after rats better. Like that's one of the reasons Chihuahuas are built like that, is to go into very small pipes and take out the rats. Yeah, both purebred from really good breeders that try to get them with outbreed issues. That's good. I'm always very hesitant about breeders because there's so many backyard breeders these days. Like, it's one of the reasons if you ask me what my least favorite dog is, it's a Labradoodle or any kind of doodle. I despise doodles. because they can't be bred ethically. Every single doodle mix that you see is a backyard breeder, which means it's going to come with all kinds of health issues. There's no standard of care for it, and there's no breed standard. When we have a breed standard, we're breeding for healthy traits. So I don't mind if you get a dog from, you know, a reputable breeder. That's really important that they have a reputation that they're breeding for healthy traits. But when you get something like a doodle abomination, you're going to get an amalgamation of the worst trait of each dog. She doesn't like puppy. Yeah, I'm very anti puppy mill. I'm glad they were certified. I'm glad Allie is anti puppy mill too. But you do want a breed standard dog. And this silky terrier that has fallen into my lap today, I hear Homestuck music. Is that what this is? Oh, you're right. It's Homestuck. I'm gonna take the level 1 dog exam next week so I can walk the dogs. I don't think they'll ask any of this stuff, George. They're not gonna ask you about breed standards things. But the dog today, so it looks like she has a docked tail, which is interesting. I've never seen a silky terrier, because usually terriers, the only reason, or these kinds of terriers, the only reason they would dock their tails is because of something called happy tail. Dogs can get something called happy tail when they wag their tails too much and break it, believe it or not. But usually for things like silkies and Yorkshire terriers, they don't typically dock the tail. Sometimes bad breeders will dock the tail, so I'm wondering if she is from a bad breeder. She is a very healthy dog, though. Pritchard's told me it's one and done with the puppies. Oh, that's good. George is gonna sell another kitten to pay for the quiz. Yeah, really.
I'm so sorry about that. They are like pooping so much.
No, it's okay. I was just ranting to them about breed standards.
Corgis are insane. Of course, they're herding dogs, so of course, you know, lots of energy, lots of nipping.
Yeah.
Very sassy.
They are. They have big personalities and a small package.
They really do.
I love them.
My female, she gives me like the corgi looks, you know, when they go like.
Yeah.
She does that. She gives me the corgi look.
I love that. I really want a corgi. I wish they were hypoallergenic.
Yeah, sadly they are. They are not.
Yeah, they are shedders.
Like I will brush them and I can make like 5 new corgis out of just one brush session.
Aww. My favorite dog breed. Them and dachshunds. I really love the lowriders.
I had a dachshund. I love dachshunds too.
They're so cute. I love the long-haired dachshunds.
I have a cat as well, but I think I'm more of a dog girl than a cat girl.
Mm. Cats are cute
cats
too. Cats are chaotic. How's the cat doing with the puppies?
He's all right. My cat's not that chaotic because he's fat. I rescued him that way. His owner died, and I'm pretty sure that they didn't want to tell me, but I think he ate his owner. He was 25 pounds, and they couldn't keep him in like, you know, like where they usually keep like in a kennel because he was too big for it. So they had to keep him in like the little like kitten play area.
Oh,
because
no.
he was so fat.
The beast.
He was. But I dropped his weight down, and he's pretty good now. He just kind of chills.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he looked at the puppies and was just kind of like, oh, what's this? Dude, they smell bad. Okay, bye.
I've heard of like so many different stories of like what cats will do when they're around puppies. Like some of them will just take them and start grooming them, and some of them are like, I don't want anything to do with you. I'm not your father.
My cat's been up to them, like sniff them, and they're just like, okay, you're not food or anything that can rub up against me. Bye.
Aw.
My Basset, my big boy, of course, he's afraid of them. He will not go near them. He is scared. Like he saw them once and like peed.
I was like, so funny.
They're something else.
They really are. I love
They're big babies.
Yeah, I love their big ears. Their big floppy ears.
I love how they look sad all the time, like they're melting.
Yeah, well, especially when they lay down and they look at you with like those depressed eyes and you're like, don't look at me like that. Why are you so sad?
It's funny because like I'll call his name and he'll wag his tail, but he looks so sad. Aww. They melt. They do melt. They're melting dogs.
They are. They look so squishy.
They are very, very squishy. Sometimes I like taking like his extra like skin and just kind of like like gently tug on it. And I'm just like, bleh, it's so gross, but it's like so interesting.
Does he do the Basset Hound yelp?
Yes. And it sounds like he's dying. Oh. He likes to also do this thing where like he'll come inside and he'll lay down and he'll like lay on my carpets and like start rubbing his chin and he goes. He loves like just rubbing his face on everything.
That's so cute. Oh, he's scent marking.
He's doing something. I don't think he knows what he's doing. He's like, this feels good.
Yeah, a lot of times animals do that to scent mark and be like, they do it for two things. They do it like either if there's another animal around or just to show that they're like generally very happy.
Make them howl. I am not making my dogs howl. That is like...
No, we can't start a howl.
No, we can't start a howl session. It will never end.
Not with that many dogs.
Unless you guys really want to hear it.
If you could give one piece of advice to new VTubers, what would it be?
I don't want to do something like, like never give up. Honestly, for new VTubers, I think I'm gonna have to stick with the original where it's like, you don't have to have everything, like you don't have to have an expensive fancy model and like fancy emotes and assets to start off with. Honestly, just start with what you can and then work your way up. Because that's what I had to do, and it was like years and years, and I get it. Patience is, especially for me, is not my thing. Where it's like I want a fancy model, and I want fancy this, and I want this, and in time, if this is something that you want to put your heart into and your wallet, you're gonna have to put your wallet into it too. Yes. Sadly, VTubing is very, very expensive. I will say that right now, very expensive. I would say start with what you have. And then just work your way up. And I get it, I'm very envious of the people that have cool models and like these cool assets and everything like that. But you'll get there one day. You just gotta go with what you got.
Yes. And
persist.
That seems to be the recurring answer. Yeah, I've asked a few people this question now, and everyone says, start with what you have. You don't even need like a big computer to stream. Just start on like your laptop.
Yep, I still know VTubers to this day that just still have a laptop. And like, they don't have like those fancy Shure SM7B mics, and I mean just go with what you got.
Yeah.
And I mean, like there's a lot of tutorials where like if you think you have a shitty ass mic and it sounds bad, there's a lot of tutorials out there that can make your mic literally sound like it came from a studio, like you like stole from a studio.
Yeah.
And it's like, like a HyperX mic or, like those like, what are those like, I don't know if snowballs are good, but I started off with a snowball.
I had like a $15 plug and play mic I originally got to call my friends on Discord, and now I upgraded to like $100 mic.
I started with just a headset mic.
Yeah, so you just start with what you have.
Yeah. But I will say, like, when it comes to content, I don't think a lot of people say this, because, they say, oh, just keep posting, which does help, but if you want to, like, make it, I think it's just algorithm picking you up and luck.
Yeah.
Like, and that's another thing, because it's nice when people say, oh, don't give up, just keep posting, and that's really, really nice, but, because it does help, but it's just luck in the end. It really is, like, just to make it, it's luck.
Yeah.
It's the algorithm hitting you, and then you keeping up with that algorithm and just going on out there. It's all about luck.
Mm-hmm. I can say with 100% certainty, 99% of the time it is luck. And 1% is very hard work to make that luck work for you.
Yeah, but you gotta keep going. Like, even if a video only gets 3 views or a short only gets like 100, you just gotta keep going.
Or a raid from a huge streamer. Actually, viewer retention is not great, even with raids from huge streamers. Most of those people, they don't really care about you. They're just gonna leave.
Sad to say, but like, I don't like, the thing is with me, I'm very, very real. I don't like feeding the bullshit of like, never give up, keep going, you'll get it someday. But yeah, like if you get a big raid, that's cool because, they are in a way helping you. But when you raid somebody, those people come to your streams for you.
Yeah.
Once you're done, they're gone. They're like, some will stick around and be like, oh, I kind of want to like see what this person's about. And that's great. But when people stream, they come to see you. So like usually like when I'm done a game and I'm wrapping up, my viewer count will go down because those people know like, oh, she's done. I'm done.
Yeah.
So while it is good, it's not something you should rely on.
Which VTuber was it that said it took me 8 years of hard work to become an overnight success? Matara-Khan said that.
Yep. And it like, because I've noticed like in some, like with a lot of YouTubers, they're like, oh, it took me 4 years, took me 6 years. It'll take as long as you will put in that work.
Mm-hmm.
Like the thing is like some people do blow up overnight and it's just luck. But with
really
some
is.
people, like it'll take them 12 years, 8 years. It's just, You know, because I mean, for me, there's been times where I'm just like, I'm giving up. Like like I thought like this short would do really well, or this highlight video would do really well, or this stream did like awesome, and then it doesn't even hit the numbers I thought it would. And there's times where I'm just like, I want to give up, but I never do.
You just
because
keep
like I love
going.
what I do. Yep, I love what I do, and I want to keep going. And there's nights where I cry, and I just kind of let it out. But then the next day I'm just like, all right, back to it again, because I love what I do, and this is something that I want to do, honestly, forever. I've sacrificed a lot. I've done some dumb shit, and I'm hoping like it's like I did dumb shit, so something good will happen. But it's not always like that. It's not a fairy tale. But you just got to keep on trucking. Cry those tears. Scream, yell, kick, because it is. I mean, VTubing, it's very competitive, because
It is.
like something that you do, somebody will do better.
Yes.
And the thing is that like there's no reason to, you can get envious, sure, because there's been times where I've been super, super envious of people in my friend group, but it's like you kind of learn from that too. So it's like I think of it as friendly competition, where it's like, oh, I like what they did, let me see what I can do better. And then like that person might be like, oh, I like how she implemented her own stuff to that, let me see if I can do that, but do my own little twist on it.
Yeah.
Because it's a very competitive it's a very competitive sphere, because everybody wants to be a VTuber. It blew up, and it's really fun. Like, if you ever want to think about doing it, do it. Even if you're like, oh, I'm not the most talkative, or I'm not I'm not very expressive, or I don't think I'm funny. When I started, I barely talked. I barely said anything, and I didn't even think I was funny. It's just something you have to work on. You have to find your strengths, and you have to find your weaknesses, and take those weaknesses and try to strengthen them.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Like, I used to be very quiet on stream, and then, like, I started talking to more people, and I realized you can't really be quiet on stream. And I was, like, doing research, how to be a good streamer. And someone said, don't be quiet for more than 5 seconds. And I took that, I was like, okay. And I started to see a difference when I stopped sitting there quietly and speaking kind of quietly and being a little bit more boisterous, and not having these gaps of silence. More people came in. Yep.
There's times where, like, especially when I'm locked into a game, I barely talk because I'm locked into it, but I still try to make, like, weird noises. I go, wow! Or something like that. Like, just something engaging.
Took that to heart.
Hasn't shut up since.
True. I am a yapper. Is there anything you didn't expect when you started, either good, bad, that would come with VTubing?
Ooh. I would say the bad thing is, and I think it's just this generation, is that there's a lot of people now that are sensitive to some stuff. Like, for example, one of the things that, like, I do with my chat is that we call each other virgins a lot. And in my mind, I know that not everybody that watches me is a virgin, but it's like, the whole running joke where it's like, oh, you watch VTubers, you're a virgin, right?
Yeah.
I actually got to somebody, and under one of my YouTube videos, they wrote me a whole paragraph of why, like, women don't want him because he's a virgin, and how women, like, joke about it, and, basically thanks, Allie, you're one of the reasons I'll never be with somebody, because you're what all women think and want. You don't want a man that's a virgin. I'm like, okay, buddy. Like, first of all, it was a joke. So I think the downside is that, like, and it happens in every community. There's always somebody that's going to be sensitive.
Yeah.
And the thing is like, of course, back then, if I would have gotten a comment like that, I would have been like, oh my god, I would have, like, literally written this dude a whole ass apology, and, like, I been like, what can I do to be better? But for me, it's kind of just like, okay, I read it, move on.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm not for you, I'm not for you. There's so many VTubers out there that'll cater to what you're looking for. You go and watch them.
Exactly,
and it's sad.
Yeah,
it's sad. But the thing is that's the beauty of VTubing, right? Like I said, I'm unhinged. I make really heinous jokes, and my chat does it back. And the thing is I've always told my chat, I'm like, hey chat, if I say something that y'all don't like, tell me about it. And if, like, if one of them, like, bites at me and it was a little bit too hard of a bite, I will let them know. I'll be like, hey, I didn't really like that comment. And then they'll just be like, oh, I'm sorry. And then that's it. That's how you build a community, is that, you have to put that barrier down. That's why I said, like, I know it's a joke, but when you're just like, I don't like when people call me chicken, I don't know if it's a joke or not. But that's still really good, because some people just be like, oh, but, like, if I ban that, people will leave. Like, as a viewer streamer, you know, both viewers have to have boundaries and both streamers have to have boundaries. And if both can follow those, welcome into the community. And if not, then there's so many people out there that you can, you know, go and watch and you'll find somebody for you.
Yeah, exactly.
But the downside for me, though, is I think there's people that are way too sensitive on jokes that aren't even that bad.
Oh, for sure.
So, yeah. Because for me, it's just a joke. Like, you know, like, half of us in here have already lost it. Congratulations. You know, but like, you know, like, and some do, which is fine, but some people are just like, but like, I don't know, some people are just very nitpicky about it. Like, I've had somebody like give me a whole paragraph about trucks because I made fun of like how trucks sound. I've had somebody give me a paragraph that they're a virgin. So
Chat reflects
I will say,
humor.
yeah, I think,
true.
Yeah, I've just had like weird people. That's the downside, is just a lot of people are just sensitive, and then they have to like show me that they're sensitive, and I'm just like, okay, just leave. Like, if you don't like what I say, just leave.
Exactly.
Just,
like, I do things because I think they're funny.
Yeah. Like, and I'll never, like, you know, actually make fun of things that matter, but like, that should not matter.
Yeah. I feel the same way. Like, there are certain topics I won't touch as a VTuber. I won't touch any real world problems. But like,
exactly.
I will make fun of myself a lot, and if you don't like that, you don't have to be here.
Oh yeah, I love being the butt of the joke. Like, I do. Because for me it's like, you know, I'd rather people, like, you know, like, in a weird way, not saying that they actually do this, but beat up on me other than beat up on themselves or other people. So that's my whole thing, is that I like being the butt of joke, but the thing is I consent to it. Like, please make fun of me, I'll make fun of you right back, because, you know, you're opening that door, so I'm going to go through that door, buddy. Like,
she's already through.
Exactly. You already opened the door and are like staring me down. You better know that I'm gonna do something back.
Exactly.
But I will say a strength, to, you know, because that was the weakness. A strength that I've noticed is that a lot of people will like you for you. Like, I used to think that when I started, like, you know, I had to be the cutesy, like, little VTuber and say pee pee poo poo and, you know, like, have like those like high pitched voices. No, like, nope. Like, I'm literally myself. I give the same energy on streams that I do off stream. Of course, I might be a little bit more shy because, like, it's like IRL, but this is Allie. This is me. And
unfiltered,
you know,
and raw.
Unfiltered. Yep. And I like that there's people that vibe with it. There's like, hey, I like that you talked about shitting yourself. I've shit myself before. I'm gonna stay in this community. I love when you shit yourself. Unite. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, all the alien mixtures in my pants.
That was a good question, though, the strengths and weaknesses.
That is true, because not a lot of people know.
Yeah.
Because I think, you know, when people stream, you know, like, they want you to show you, like, you know, like, all their strengths. But, you know, and like, every stream has to be perfect, but not a lot of people know what happens behind the scenes.
100%.
And I think that's really good for people to know.
It is. I think that's another reason that I love having these 10 talks, is just showing people, like, there's a lot of work that goes into it that people don't even realize.
Yes, a lot of work and a lot of perspectives. I have seen that people think that streaming is harder than a 9 to 5. And I will say, yes, streaming is hard, but I think a 9 to 5 is harder.
Yeah, it definitely is.
There's a lot of people that are like, because it's like, it's not hard for me to sit in this chair for 4 hours and to yap and play a game.
It's not. And the people that say that it's worse than a job have probably never worked any actual job.
No, because I've worked a 9 to 5, and it's no. I would much rather be streaming, and the fact that I can stream and make a decent living, that's all the luck I need, really. Thank you. See, even my dog agrees. But no, yeah, I've seen a lot of debates, but I think a 9 to 5 is very much harder because, you know, some people are on their feet all day. They have to deal with asshole customers. What do I get to do? Teehee, play Stardew Valley and yap for 4 hours.
Literally, yeah. Like, I'm not in healthcare and getting, you know, potentially vomited on. I'm sitting here. Maybe I get a little, you know, hot because I like to wear a blanket even when it's 90 degrees in my room. But
hey,
it's
same.
It's just the coziness of the blanket.
Yeah, and then I like streaming because it helps people that, you know, can't work a 9 to 5, like, you know, do something. Like, for, like, you know, everybody uses Iron Mouse as an example. Like, that girl is strong.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
She's
opened up so many doors. Yeah. And it just helps because like some people that like, can't work a job because of a disability or an illness, there's times where they're just like, I don't want to just sit here and rot in my bed. And she said it best. She's like, I don't want to sit here and I don't want to rot. Like I want to do something. And she does. And she makes money and she like always gives half of that away to, like charities and foundations, which is very kick-ass. Yes. But it does open up a new door that like, people that have an illness and can't go out there and work, like a regular 9 to 5, like, there's people that are just like, I don't want to rot. I don't want to sit in this bed and just rot.
Yeah.
So streaming for them is like a whole new door. It's like their way of like getting up and walking and, like learning new things. So, and I think that's really, really nice in a way as well.
It is. I agree 100%. Like, there's so many things that streaming has opened up for people. And with Iron Mouse and the tech of VTube Studio and like all just the innovations, like now there's gonna be I think Quackity was talking about it, a real-time translation tool so that people from overseas can watch your streams too.
That is so nice. Like, bro, I hate technology, but I love technology at the same time. I hate it because I don't know how to use it.
It's great.
That is kick-ass. That is so cool. Because I know in Japan that there's people that are in hospitals that, still have bills to pay, and of course they can't work. So there's like cafes where they're like these little robots that can actually like serve and talk to the customers and stuff like that. And I think that's really, really cool.
Yeah.
So in a way that's kind of like VTubing, where it's like, like, because a lot of people are just like, oh, here's Iron Mouse's like 100th like outfit, but in a way it's kind of like that's how she goes shopping. You know what I mean? Like she can't actually like
up.
Yeah, she can't go to like an American Eagle or like a TJ Maxx and like actually like pick out outfits. So for her, that's like her little shopping spree.
Yeah, especially knowing she has an implanted medical device. Hers is different than mine, but it's a lot more difficult and a lot more limiting to wear certain clothes when you have those devices. And people don't even think about that. Like, being a VTuber is an expression and an extension of who we are.
Being perfectly said, actually. I'm bad with words, so oh my god. But yeah, that's what I love about it, is that, like I said, when there's people that can't actually make a living, they can make a living. And it's something that they love doing and expressing themselves with it.
Yeah. And I think it's really wonderful that we have this avenue now, because I remember, being a kid and like after my first surgery, I would look in the mirror and be like, I have this giant scar now. This is who I'm gonna be now, is like this person. My non-visible illness is now visible. And I just remember thinking, like, my life, I was 13, I was like, my life is over. The entire trajectory has changed. And now I'm an adult and I can be an anime girl on the internet and be like the best and prettiest version of myself.
Yeah, and in a way that like boosts your confidence. Like for me, I'm gonna say now, I'm not the greatest to look at, and that's why I became a VTuber, because I was like, I don't want to be a face cam streamer. So like having like a model that like reflects, like me is really, really nice, because it's like Allie's me and me is Allie.
Yeah, and you see a lot of yourself in your model too. Like, people don't even realize it.
Yeah, basic.
No.
Listen, I will say, like, a lot of people have told me that, like, they like my model. I'm like, but it's so basic. And they're like, hey, sometimes basic is good. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
I feel it.
Sometimes, sometimes people have, like, overly complicated designs. And it distracts.
And that's just what that's just what they want.
Yeah. And sometimes basic is good. And it's cute. Like, sailor uniforms are cute.
I'm just not a good designer. I do have an outfit in the works though, so hopefully that'll spice things up a bit. I've had Allie for 4 years. I think it's time.
It's Simba. It is time.
Remember who you are.
Love the wild swings the stream is taking, that we went from pooping yourself to this.
We went from shitting ourselves to being wholesome.
Literally. You never know where a stream will take you. That's the great part.
That is the great part. You could start yapping about dogs, to shitting yourself, to wholesome VTube stuff.
It's true.
But I think it's good because like a lot of viewers don't know. Like a lot of viewers just think you put up model, you press start stream, and that's it. No. It's like, I mean, if it's a hobby and that's all it's gonna be, yeah, sure. But like, you know, for somebody that wants to like make this into a career, there's a lot that goes into it. It's a lot of like learning about analytics. It's a lot about like, you know, learning the algorithm. It's a lot about finding somebody to like, you know, edit shorts for you, putting up shorts, putting up content, you know, networking, collabing, finding sponsorships. You know, like planning your next streams, you know, like planning events. Like, you know, if I plan like a subathon, it's not like, you know, I plan the subathon that night and then boop, you know, it's the next. Like for my birthday's in January. I have been planning my a donathon for my birthday for months.
It's awesome.
Like trying to figure out like goals, incentives, what games I'm gonna play. And sometimes, of course, I just wing it because I feel like that's like a strong suit that I have. Then it's like, we're just gonna wing it. But you still want to make it like look presentable, and you want to make it like an actual event. So I think some people just think you like, wow, you just press stream and go. Nope. Like at least not me. Like I will spend hours sitting my ass down at my computer. Yep, there's a lot of prep. And of course, my favorite one is that, you know, when you're about to like, you know, you've got like 5, you know, more minutes before you stream, and then you open up OBS and OBS deletes everything.
Oh yeah, it loves to do that.
Yes. Or there's times where like VTube Studios like, we can't find your model. I'm like, what do you mean you can't find my model?
That's why my chat made me panic, and I ended up backing up everything to 3 different places.
It's fun. It's all fun.
Yeah, I did have all of my OBS stuff backed up, but apparently the backup didn't matter because it couldn't find anything in the backup.
I've had that happen to me too, so it's just kind of like, if it happens, I just tell chat like, hey, I just might not stream tonight. Shit's fucked.
Thankfully, I kind of have like every scene is pretty much the same except backdrops. So all the assets and stuff are different, but I have them each in a little folder so I know what goes where. But like the links don't usually delete themselves like the web sources. So those are the only things.
Yes, that's what I like, because I'm just like, where did I find this again?
Moku, it might be hard to talk here because you keep making inappropriate comments that don't go through the filter.
Ooh. That's one of my people. I apologize.
It's okay. He just keeps saying things that make me very uncomfortable, so I will say, for anybody that's coming over here for me, this is Tenshi stream, so please follow her rules. Thank you so much. How do you...
And listen, in mine we can act crazy, but follow the rules here, please.
How do you find yourself staying motivated on days you don't want to stream?
I've got bills to pay.
You know what, fair.
That's it. That is it. And then I'm just like, please somebody subscribe to me to play today. Please somebody subscribe to me today. Please somebody subscribe to me today. Someone give me a dono. Someone give me a dono. That's basically it.
Very fair.
You know, I think some people are just like, oh, she's gonna talk about her chat and how she wants to spend time with us. Nah, I gotta pay my bill. I'm running from the IRS, everybody. I gotta have money.
Just gotta pay them back when they catch up to her.
You know, it's just, I need money.
I understand that, yeah.
Get that bag. But no, honestly though, there's just times where, money is good, but I actually do just like streaming, so it's kind of just like, it's the highlight of my day.
Yeah.
Because there's times where I'm just kind of like, I don't really want to stream today. I kind of just want to chill and, you know, like lay back and just do that. So I'll make an announcement, and my community is pretty good about it. They're like, hey, Allie, you take that break, girly, you deserve it. Because I've seen there's a lot of people that's like, but I gifted you a sub yesterday. That means you should stream. And it's like, no, buddy, no, it doesn't. But it's mostly just like I like spending time with my chat. I like yapping. So if I ever need to yap, I just kind of motivate myself to be like, you know what? Go yap today, girly.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
I usually make like a mental list of things I want to yap about, and then I forget them all as soon as I start streaming.
I do too. Like I'll wake up and be like, oh, this will be good to talk about. Like I'll talk about the time that I shit myself, but then I never talk about it. We've we go on rants. Like I usually give myself like 30 minutes to yap before I play a game. Because then that also gives people time to like, come on in.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the people I think that watch me are from California. Ugh, I don't like California.
Grr, California.
Yeah, bad California, California. But I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna yap about this today. But then we'll start yapping about like if cyanide tastes like almonds, which I found out it does.
Yeah,
don't know how it tastes like almonds, but okay, like I don't know why people are putting cyanide in their mouths. But we'll just go off on so many topics, and I think for me, that's a little bit of a motivation because I like to yap, and I like when my chat like talks back to me because it feels like I have friends. But they're all just inside my head. I like talking to my monitors.
It does taste like almonds. Yeah, cyanide. I was gonna go on like you started talking about cyanide. No, it's also a naturally occurring chemical. Like if you eat enough apple seeds, you'll die of cyanide poisoning.
Why do you eat apple seeds?
You don't. You're not supposed to.
But who dies?
Crazy people.
Someone had to have eaten all of those like apple seeds to have like had that proven.
Unless they just like calculated it based on like the amount of cyanide in each apple seed.
Isn't it like if you eat like so many bananas, you can die of like...
Yeah, of potassium overdose. It's like 100 bananas in 1 hour, though. It's a really weird amount.
I thought bananas had like they were like radioactive or something like that.
I think they do glow under a black light.
What?
Old school scientists, same ones who found out diabetics have sweet tasting urine. Oh, like maple syrup urine disease. I know it can be a comorbidity of diabetes. It's a real thing.
I don't want to be here anymore, man.
Look, you're the one who was talking about drinking
apples
pee
are
before.
supposed to be good for you. Can't eat those anymore.
No, you just
bananas
can't eat
are
the
supposed to be good for you.
seeds.
Nope. No, it's okay. I don't even eat apples or bananas anyway. I just drink Dr. Pepper and eat Funyuns. That's what I live off of.
I love Funyuns.
Me too. I can't eat the spicy ones. They make my butthole hurt.
I've never tried the
Don't you
spicy
wish
ones.
that you... I'm letting you guys know right now. She reached out to me, which means that she knew that this was gonna happen.
Wait until you hear about drinking too much Dr. Pepper and eating Funyuns. It's girl dinner.
Yeah, it's girl failure dinner. Sometimes it's ramen. But that's what I threw up on stream once. Yeah, well, I can't eat it anymore. I threw up.
Oh no, she threw up.
I threw up on stream. It was, and it was funny. It was during a charity event too, and I feel so bad because I wanted to go 12 hours. I was on like, I think like hour 8.
Oh, you were so close.
Yep, and I stopped to, I made yakisoba. I made like what, like, you fill it up with water.
Mm-hmm.
You put the vegetables in there, put it in the microwave, pop it in there, take it out, do the seasoning, mix it up, and then you're good to go.
Yeah.
I came back and I was just chilling with my chat, and I was eating some lunch before we moved on to the next game. And then I started playing the next game, and then my stomach started bubbling. I was like, oh, maybe it's a fart. And I was like, no, this isn't a fart. It's coming up, not down.
She would have rather pooped herself.
I would have, yep. And then I was just like, and then like when you're about to, like your throat kind of closes up and it gets all watery. I was like, am I gonna throw up? And I was like, chat, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom and I threw up. And I thought it was just a one-time thing. Nope. I went back to the bathroom and threw up again. I was like, okay, chat, I gotta call it here. We did raise really good money though. It was for Gamers Outreach. It's for kids that are
yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah, it's for kids that are in hospitals, and what they do is they bring video games to them.
Yeah, it was the Summer Slam, right?
It was it was a spooktacular. I forgot what it was called, but it was for Halloween. It was like the spooktacular something.
Oh, that's really nice. I didn't know they did more than one event a year because I was invited to the Summer Slam and I had to turn them down because I was in Japan.
Oh. But yeah, they reached out to me and I was like, okay, well, I hope that they're reaching out to me because they know what I'm all about. I tried to keep it PG, which I think I did really good at keeping it PG.
Mm-hmm.
My chat says I didn't because I cussed like 3 times, but that's fine. 3 times in like 8 hours.
Even movies are allowed a certain amount of curse words before they have to change their rating.
True. Well, see, I just like the guy that like reached out to me. I was like, his name was Scott. I was like, Scott, I will try my best to be PG for you. I was like, it's for the kids.
He should have known what he was about when he reached out.
Yeah, I messaged him and I was like, I had to end early. I threw up. And he was like, it's okay. You did really good. I was like, yeah, I threw up.
Mom, I
His
threw
name
up.
was Scott. W. Scott. But yeah, we did raise a really good amount. Like it was my first ever charity stream. So I was like, oh my gosh, how do I do this?
That's really great.
So it was really, really good. I had a really good time. We played a lot of Chilla's art games because, of course, it was still Halloween, so we went with Halloween vibes.
Mm-hmm.
But I made the goal 1,000 just to start off because I didn't know, and we hit that in like 20 minutes. I was like, oh! So then I made it to 5,000, and then we raised a total of, I think it was 2.8.
That's crazy. It was
very,
really
very crazy.
Great. We did.
I was.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, God! I was just gonna say I know it was like it was crazy.
We did.
I was really happy about it.
Stream for Hurricane Helene. We did a Lethal Company Hurricane Helene charity stream.
Oh,
and I was super happy.
Yeah. I heard that a lot of people did that, and that was amazing.
Yeah.
I will say it's sad when you can't trust your government. I don't talk about stuff like this, but it's like you can always trust in VTubers.
No, I agree. Don't trust
VTubers
the government.
Don't trust the government.
The government has historically abandoned the people of Appalachia.
Trust in your Oshis. We will get things done for you.
We will. I think V Recovery has now raised something like $20,000, which is crazy.
Yes, that is insane. I think they're still raising money.
Yeah, they're still working on it. I mean, Appalachia still needs it. I know a little bit of insider information of what's going on there, and it's not good. Love seeing that happen when the donos rocket past the goals. It really is nice, especially when it's for charity. Like, I understand why streamers do subathons for, like, personal reasons. I did one where I needed a new keyboard and I ended up having to use it on an emergency vet bill for my dog. But seeing it for things like charity, I made the donation goal, like, $100, and we raised $700, which was crazy.
Hey! That is nice!
I was super happy. I actually cried afterwards because I was so happy we were able to help people.
I was a little emotional, like, when it started out for me. I tried not to cry and stream, but then, yeah, I felt so bad because I threw up, and I was like, please, no. It's funny because, like, whenever I want to try to do something that's, like, memorable, something always happens.
The scuff is part of the lore.
That's true. That's why usually, like, I don't like to, like do subathons and stuff for me, for it's like, you know, like if I'm just like, oh, I didn't pay an electric bill, help me raise money for my electric bill. I feel so bad. Like, I hate doing that. But when it's for other people, I love doing it. But I hate it when it's for myself. But then people are just like, Allie, it's okay, you deserve it. I'm like, no. I don't want to help. I don't want to ask for help.
No, I
don't
get
help
it.
me.
I'm also very bad about asking for help, to the point where people in my chat have told me, you know, just ask. And I'm like, no. I will not.
Yeah, because they're like, well, you make our day. Let us make your day. And I'm like, you can make my day by giving me a sugar daddy. If any of your dads are rich and they're single, hit me up. I'll be your new mom.
Mom position. Looking for mom position. Will come.
I mean,
listen. She comes with her own dogs.
Yeah, I'm a pre-order hag, which means I'm not in hag yet. All right. Which means I'm a young mom, so, like, you know, your friends can be like, oh, like, who is this? Like, your sister? Or like, you know, like, if you have a bully, you can play me off like I'm your girlfriend, but I'm also your mom. That's, like, people's, like, fantasy, right?
It is.
Like, milfing?
It's their, like, isn't there a Greek word for it?
Don't you want to date your mom?
Oedipus. It's the Oedipus complex.
Yes! If any of you have a hot dad that makes a lot of money who is single and you want an Oedipus complex, hit me up. you like email
you know
me,
where to find her.
Please. I'd love to get to know you.
Twitch.tv/alienmixture.
Send me a picture of your dad.
Allie dad rating stream?
Oh my gosh, I should do that. I should do, like, a dad tier list and be like, so this is so-and-so's dad.
Ranking my chat's dads.
Tell me 3 fun facts about your dad, and then, like, tell me a lie, and I have to find the lie.
I could tell you.
That would be so fun.
I could tell you 3 facts about my dad that don't sound real. When he gets excited, he likes to break things over his head.
I feel like that's the truth.
It's a truth. He broke a glass bowl over his head. And also...
Why does he do that? Is he okay?
I don't know.
Oh, how many things have been broken in your house?
A wall. A bowl. Not the bat. The bat won that one. Another wall.
Like, is this like a mental thing, or he just does it because he's so excited he can't contain it?
I think he's just so excited he can't contain it.
How did your mother meet this beautiful man?
It's actually a really funny story. My dad was 2 hours late to their date. And my mom was on the phone with one of her friends, and her friend was trying to convince her to go to like this big party. They were set up on a blind date by a mutual friend, and all of a sudden my mom hears a knock at the door, and she puts like this was when they had like the phones that were attached to the wall, I guess, and she went to the door. She opened up the door, looked outside, closed it, went back to the phone, yelled, "Never mind, he's hot," and hung up, and then went on the date.
It's okay, you're 2 hours late, you're hot.
But yeah, the rest is
and
history.
then years and years later, they had you, the turkey tuber.
Close enough.
I'm sorry, you can ban that word. That is actually really cute, though. My parents met in high school, and apparently my dad used to bully my mom.
Oh, no. Maybe he bullied her because he thought she was cute.
Well, apparently he was dating somebody at the time, because this is my dad's second wife. So he married somebody before my mom, so I have like half siblings. But they were dating at the time, and my dad was on the wrestling team, and my mom was a manager for the wrestling team. And every time she came in, my dad would like make fun of her, and it actually made her cry.
Oh no. And then they got married.
Yeah, and then like I think it was a high school reunion. They met each other there, and my dad told my mom that he always did like her, and that's why he bullied her. Which
Aww.
Yeah, you got that. Yep. And then they went on one date, and then when my dad was driving my mom back, he proposed to her right then and there, and my mom said yes. And I was like, you didn't want to go on like 4 dates, like 3. And she was like,
are they
no.
Are they still together?
That's a strong word. They have their times, but they're still together.
Jackal, thank you for gifting 5 subs. You did not have to do that. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. You're good, girly. I think they kind of got to the point where they're together. Like my mom sees him more as a friend now.
Friends living together.
Yeah,
for tax
kinda.
benefits.
Yeah. But they have their ups and downs. They do fight a lot, and I think they've just kind of... It's one of those things where, like, I think they've fallen out of love with each other. I'm getting really deep here. But, they can't let go of each other in a way.
Yeah.
Like, they're not happy, but they're happy.
Parasocial relationship.
Yeah, kind of in a way like that.
They were roommates.
They were roommates. But see, for me, like, I'm old enough where I'm just like, I just want both my parents to be happy. And I mean, if they're happy together, they're happy together. If they're not, they're not.
That's a mature way to think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I still see, they still live together. Thanksgiving, Christmases, I still see them. But they butt heads a lot. It's over the most dumbest things too. Allie, I'm so sorry. Oh, don't be. It's not like, like they yell at each other and like throw stuff at each other. Like, it's so stupid. It's literally over the most stupidest things.
Why did you put the TV remote here?
It's stuff like that. And they will go on about that for like 2 days. And my mom will call me and be like, Allie, I know he moved the remote. I know he did. I'm just like, just move it back. No, I need to know he did it, and I need to know why he's lying to me. I even told him to sleep out on the couch. I'm like, over a remote. Like, it's not bad. They're so weird. They're weird.
Parents are weird sometimes.
Listen, never propose to a girl on your first date, okay?
That's crazy.
Take her out more.
That's...
Even if you knew her in high school, I don't care.
Yeah.
Because I will be your spawn.
This is what
you will get
end
a
up
child
with.
just like me.
Oh no.
Oh, dude, I think like their craziest fight was about, oh my goodness, I think it was about like I think we had like, it was a pool. I think it was about a pool. No, it was a hot tub. It was about a hot tub. My dad wouldn't fix it, but then he said he fixed it, and then he proved to my mom that he fixed it. And then my mom was like, well, why did it take you so long? And my dad's just like, but you, okay.
At least he did
like,
it.
It's one of those things where like he likes to win the argument, she likes to win the argument, so it's like they're back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But it's alright. It is what it is, and I'm just like, you guys are dumb. You guys do deserve each other. You guys are dumb.
Families are so weird.
Yes, families are very, very weird.
I think my parents dated for 2 years before they got married. But my dad said when he met my mom, he knew she was the one.
Yeah, see, with mine, it was high school reunion. They went out probably to a Waffle House or something, knowing my dad, and then that was it. I keep telling my mom, because when she tells me the story, I'm like, why did you marry him? She goes, you know, I don't know. It's crazy. It's dysfunctional, but it's crazy. It gives my life something to talk about. It's funny stories. They fought over a hot tub for like months. I'm like, dude, just one of you just apologize. And it's usually my dad, but then my mom's like, no, you had all the time in the world. Just accept it. Just move on.
My parents are the same way sometimes. My mom will be like, she will not stop arguing a point. Like, we had the dumbest argument the other day because I said something and then she was like, no, you're wrong. This is what the news said. And I was like, well, this is what the popular media said about it. And literally, we were done arguing 3 hours later. Remember that thing from earlier? No, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
You know, I always butt heads with my mom. The other day we were on the phone and we were talking about like everything, and she goes, and this is why like young kids like just shouldn't play video games. We should ban video games. I'm like, you realize I play video games for a living, right? She's so, oh my god. And I'm like, you realize I raised money for kids in hospitals to play video games. She's so funny.
They watch one news article and their minds are blown.
Oh, I could show my mom an article about how like a certain country is like hacking her email and she'll believe it.
My mom too.
Ban the games for the kids. Ban the kids. No more kids.
No more kids.
It's actually it's not actually the video games, it's the kids. Ban kids.
It is. Children are the problem.
Yes, children are the problem. Stop having them.
Send them back to labor camps.
Make them fight for the country.
True, the world was better when we had a draft.
Bro, I always joke about that. Like, I'm like, you know, like kids, you know, like, you know, when you have kids, your life and their wallet becomes theirs. I want this. I want a Hot Wheel. What's Santa getting me for Christmas? What's this? What's that? We can't have this. I poop myself. It's like, you know what? You know, if we have to, like, you know, make our own way in America, they can too. Make them fight in the wars.
True.
Give them little AKs and like little army hats.
Make child
Raise an
labor
army of
great
children.
again.
Raise an army of children.
The children yearn for the mines. It's true. I've seen it.
You can, you know, your kid can come home from school and then like, you know, you slave to make them mac and cheese and chicken nuggets, and then you put it right in front of them and they go, I don't want that. You know what? Then make your own money and cook your own damn food.
Make your own mac and cheese and chicken nuggets.
Exactly.
You can't poop yourself.
I'm sorry. You think that you can live in my house rent-free? You know, I have to buy you toys. I have to buy you video games. I have to buy you clothes. I have to take you shopping. I have to take you to school. I have to put you in school. And I make mac and cheese and you say you don't want that? Okay. Go work at McDonald's. Bring your own money home and make your own food. Buy your own food.
Anchovy roll, is that a new copy pasta?
Down with the children.
Down with the children.
As you can see, I would make an excellent mother.
This is why
I would treat my kid better than I was treated. That's what the generation needs. You know, when you have kids, you want them to have better lives than you did.
I don't know. I've seen what gentle parenting does to a child.
Yeah, just send your kid into the army. 5 years old, pff, they'll be fine. They've played Halo. They'll be okay.
They'll be okay.
Oh my goodness.
Feed the mac and cheese scraps to chat. They'll appreciate it.
Will you guys eat mac and cheese and chicken nuggies if we made them for you?
I think
you know it's funny. You guys will say yes
meal.
because you know what you're given in life. These little snot-nosed brats don't.
Oh,
I don't want that.
Anchovy, I wasn't calling you out. I just thought it was funny. Played Call of Duty, shoot a man. I'm good for war, sir. I wonder how many people played Call of Duty and then gone to enlist.
Call of Duty, shoot a man. They actually are looking for gamers to join the army.
I don't think they realize the skills aren't transferable.
It could be. I played a game and it said my aim was 95% accurate. Listen, I've taken down gods. I've taken down monsters. Sign me up. I'll join.
She is ready. She is ready to be drafted.
I've taken on the Covenant. All right, I've beaten Fatalis. I've beaten gods.
Dang.
When I played The Simpsons, I literally beat God in Dance Dance Revolution. I'm ready for this.
I didn't even know that was an option.
Yeah, you beat him in Dance Dance Revolution.
That's funny.
Military ads are cringe, bro. They kind of are. Like, when I go to conventions, like, for cosplay, I'll see them there, like, you know, like, recruiting. I'm just like, bruh.
They know their audience.
The furries. They're recruiting the furries. Imagine stopping a furry in full army, like, army wear and asking them to sign up. Imagine stopping Goku.
Hey, Goku, want to join the U.S. Marines?
Dude, I've seen it, and
not you, Google.
It's so funny.
My Google just tried to activate itself.
Was it? Well, my phone tried to dox me once. That recruiter is reevaluating their life choices. I've seen it firsthand. It's so funny.
Honestly, the Venn diagram of anime watchers and military members is a circle.
I remember I was cosplaying Venti from Genshin Impact and I got stopped.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so funny. I've never seen recruiters at a cosplay event. I've seen them at like state fairs.
Really?
Yeah.
They're usually at the bigger ones. Like if I go to like a small one, they're not usually there, but it's like you know like Animazement or Holiday Matsuri. They go to those.
I've been to Holiday Matsuri a few times. I've never seen military recruiters there.
Maybe they're wearing their camouflage that day, so you can't see them.
It could be. Honestly, Hallmat is so big, like it's hard to walk the entire floor.
I haven't gone, but I want to. But I've heard stories that they've been there. And I've seen videos.
I've never seen them there.
I don't know which cosplay event it was, but there was one video where I forgot who she was cosplaying, but they have like those pull-up poles. So
Yeah.
that way, like, you know, like people can test their strength.
Yeah, you win stuff.
There was one army person that did like I think like 10, and then the girl in the cosplay was showing him up. She did it with one arm and did like I think like 15 or 20.
Recruited.
And then they had to make her stop because she was just gonna keep going. But that's embarrassing, man.
I mean, because
you know, honestly, it could have been a Miku.
Military members, they only make them do like the bare minimum, and it depends on your branch. So I'm not surprised he couldn't do that many. Like literally, my dad has shown up the Marines.
It's so funny. When they have to recruit every Goku and Miku they find. They're raising an army of Mikus.
They need to fill the quota for handing out flyers.
Exactly. They probably do, and I think they just go to cosplay events.
That's probably fun for them. Probably better than the state fair, because the state fair I see them there and it's like 90 degrees because it's the middle of the summer, and they're handing out flyers, and they're always trying to like tempt people over, because if you do the pull-up challenge, if you do like 5 pull-ups, you get an armband. If you do 20 pull-ups, you get a t-shirt.
Ah, yes, a t-shirt.
So my dad is always going to get the free t-shirt.
So he can rip it open on his head when he gets excited.
Yes.
Has he ever like torn articles of clothing?
Yes, he once tore off his shirt because he got very excited. Only once though, because he regretted it.
Your dad sounds like a Chad. That's so funny.
My dad is a very funny man.
I've never known somebody who gets so excited they like bang things over their heads and break them. Does he have to go to the hospital like if he breaks like glass over his head?
No.
Does he get like chunks of glass?
He refused to go to the hospital when he cut his hand open. He made my mom call the surgeon to come and do it at the house. He did not want to go to the hospital.
And your mom's just like, yep, that's the man I fell in love with right there.
Oh yeah,
I especially like it when he breaks bottles over. Yeah, I especially like when he breaks bottles over his head.
They've been together 30-something years, and they are stupidly in love with each other. Like my dad was looking at my mom today, and he's like, "You look younger every time I look at you."
Oh, bro, I want that.
He's the reason my standards are so high.
Good. You are a beautiful child. Your standards should be high. Don't be like me. I have no standards. I just want somebody that's gonna like pay for things, feed me, and love me for me. I don't care what they look like. I just want them to have a fat stack of money. I want them to love me, and I want them to be able to cook for me because I don't like doing it. That's not too hard to ask for.
Love is very important in a relationship.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess that's true. But money.
I mean, that's true.
You know, I'm starting to see why I have no suitors. Yeah, dude, your dad's a Chad. That's so funny.
He is. He's very much a Chad. He doesn't even know what it means is the funniest thing. Sometimes my dad will pick up slang. He likes to say, "That's fire, yo." He's a Latino man.
Oh, you gotta teach. You see, the thing is you gotta find out the skibbity toilet stuff and then show him the skibbity toilet stuff.
I tried to teach him what based means because my chat taught me what based means, and he uses it wrong.
That's so based.
He uses it very wrong. Like he met the dog today. The dog is so
he's
based.
like, I'm going to the dog is so based.
That's how he uses it.
I mean, he's not wrong though. The dog is based. That's a based dog.
It is a based dog, but he uses it very wrongly and sometimes in conversation casually.
Did you teach him Riz? Do you know what Riz is?
It's like charisma is how I understand it.
Yeah, so like, you know, like if somebody's trying to like do like a pickup line and it works, you go, wow, that was W Riz.
Yeah, I've heard, I don't say that personally, but I've heard people use that expression. And I haven't taught my dad that one yet, but maybe I will. And then he can go up to your mom and be like, "Can I Riz you up?" And she's like, "What?" That is exactly
I Riz you
what
up?
will happen.
Can I try to Riz you? My based wife?
My dad is also like a little bit of an iPad child, so he saves TikToks for my mom to watch when they're together.
Oh my god. My mom is a Facebook mom, so she sends me like minion stuff. I'm like, that's not funny.
No, it's not the minion stuff. My mom will send me an article on Facebook and it'll be like, here's like 10 diet foods that are good for your intestines.
Oh, my mom doesn't do that. Like, she'll send me like a minion, like with its butt cheeks hanging out, and go, "It's that day. Happy Saturday. Let it all hang out." I'm like,
what does that mean?
And it's got like the bedazzled like letters.
No. It's horrible
man.
and great at the same time.
And you know, it's funny. I look in the mirror and I look just like her. I'm like, great. I hope I don't act like her.
Break the cycle. No Facebook.
I don't use Facebook, thank God.
Good.
I only use it to I use Facebook Marketplace to buy stuff because it's cheap.
Oh, I love Facebook Marketplace.
Dude, somebody was giving away like this really nice hot tub for free just because they had to move. They're just like, I have to move. I have to get rid of it. It still works. You can come over and check it. No, I wanted to though. They're too far away.
I saw someone selling a prosthetic leg on Facebook Marketplace and I loved it. I wanted to go and get it for no reason. It's like, I need this, but my dad stopped me. He's like, Tenshi?
No, free leg. A prosthetic. Why?
I don't need it. It was like one from the 1920s. It was pretty cool looking.
Oh my gosh. What would you have done with it?
I don't know. I would have like probably hung it over my desk or something. They also had, someone was selling like half a lion. I don't know what happened to the other half.
Oh. Yeah, I've seen some weird stuff.
They sell really weird stuff.
I think I saw somebody like the thing is, like, in the pictures, you think that, like, it was like something like on a desk, but you would think that they were selling the desk, but it was like this like little small paperweight. And I was like, okay.
Oh, that
Turn it
feels
into
like
a lamp,
scam.
or you can make it a vase if it still holds water at the bottom.
Yeah.
Go and get it, girly.
I want to. I don't know if it's still on there. If it's still listed, I'll think about it.
Just tell your dad, be like, listen, I can turn it into a vase, a lamp.
There's so many opportunities.
Just tell him it's your new hobby to just like collect prosthetic legs.
I'll gift it to my sister.
Yeah, no, she'll eat it. She'll try to eat it. She'll try to ingest it. She'll put like glows, oh my gosh, what is it, like the glow juice in it.
She'll probably
and, like, drink it.
Honestly, she'll probably sew it a cover. She loves to sew. She'll sew it a one-leg pant.
I thought she'd use that as like a cup.
Oh, she might. Even though she graduated, she lives with her boyfriend who lives at his college. So she's currently living at like the dorm with him.
I didn't know that you could do that.
Technically, you're not supposed to.
Oh, so it's in secret.
Yeah. But
well, wait, don't you usually get like dorm, like roommates?
So he has, it's kind of a weird situation. It's like college living apartments that are owned by the school, but they're operated by another company.
Oh, okay. So they're on school property, but they're not the schools.
Yeah.
But they're for the schools.
So the rules might be a little bit different. This is the fish farmer BF, right? Yeah, this is the BF that wants to be a fish farmer. But now he's not sure if he wants to be a fish farmer anymore. Now he thinks he might want to be a lawyer.
Okay, this has been a really great stream, Tenshi. Thank you so much for inviting me. I think I have to go. What? Exactly. Quite the career jump. Excuse me?
I don't know. He's a very interesting kid.
You know, when they talk about aiming high, he's aiming high. What is he in school for?
Psychology.
Oh my god. You know, life is beautiful.
Life is strange.
Life is strange, but it's also beautiful that as you know, as human beings, we don't have to be one thing. We can be many things and try out different things, and that's beautiful.
The stories that came from living there over the summer were great. Oh yeah, he lived at my house for the summer in my room with me and my sister. And he wanted to know what poison ivy would do to him. So we pointed out poison ivy on one of the trails we were walking, and we were like, okay, don't touch it. And he goes and he sticks his hand in it. He's like, I just wanted to know what it would do, if it's true. And then he started reading what the symptoms of poison ivy would do. So we had to drive to the closest bathroom so he could scrub his body.
Did he get poison ivy?
No, he did not. But my sister made him sleep on the couch. Just in case.
Ladies and gentlemen, this might be your future lawyer. Just let that sink in. Just let that sink in that you might need lawyer consultation, or you might need, and it could be him. Just let that sink in.
Boys. They truly are.
Anyways,
species.
Is there any other question?
Oh yeah, do you guys have any more questions? Because we're at time pretty much, but if you guys have any more questions for Allie that we can ask really quickly.
Bruh, this has been quite the stream. I didn't think it would go this way.
I did not either, to be honest, but you never know.
Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing. It's always really fun when you don't expect
and
things to
you can be
happen.
honest. Do you regret reaching out to me?
No, I thought it was fun.
Okay.
Do you mind
you don't need to be an expert in everything. Bruh, as a lawyer, you probably should.
I mean, you probably should be at least knowledgeable about the law. Everything else, though, I've seen some pretty dumb lawyers. Do you mind if we take a picture?
Yeah. Do you want to be our gremlins, or do you just want to...
We could do a regular.
Okay.
All right. Oh, let me get the thing up. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Ah, cute. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. So usually I actually end the stream by singing my chat a night night song, and you're free to either
Aw.
stay in the call and listen or join the chat so you can hear the background music. Either one's fine. It takes
Oh,
about,
I'm gonna listen.
okay, it takes about like 2-ish minutes.
No, you're good. I listen. I have off tomorrow. I have off tonight. You're good, girly pop. You do what you do. That is so sweet. I would never do that for my chat because they don't deserve it.
The best part of my day for me is getting to come to stream. I tell my chat that all the time.
Aww.
I'm very sentimental.
You know, I like coming to stream too, and then I see I see their names and I go, ugh. I was like, ugh. It looks like they're getting ready for you. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna mute so that way, because if I have to like clear throat or clean up dog poo, I don't want to interrupt this beautiful, wonderful night night song.
Thank you.
No problem. Anyways, I'm gonna be here jamming out. Thank you, Tenshi, for inviting me and asking me questions and humoring me and, making me feel like, I'm not alone when it comes to shitting myself. Your chat has been amazing. You guys are amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. Support this girl. Support her as much as you can. She is an angel.
You're
And,
so sweet.
Thank you. I don't get that a lot, but
You are. You're very sweet, and it's really great to see how you've continued to persevere despite how life has thrown so many obstacles at you.
You too, actually. Like I don't know. I love hearing stories, weird way, but I like when people are like, yeah, I have a disability, but I ain't gonna let that stop me. I'm like, hey, like that's so fucking strong. You have no idea. Stronger than me. I mean, look at you. I'm proud of you.
It's just you have to keep going.
Yeah. Don't let it get you down. No matter what you're going through in life, chat. You just keep trucking on. Don't let what's going on get you down, because then that means it's winning.
Exactly. You can't let the sad win.
Yep. When life gives you lemons, shove